Hey friends, it's time to begin the best damn meeting online with Polly, Drunken, and Sinute. It'd be great if they were on time. Hey dude, should we have some news? Copper Squad by Jacqueline. Come and join the Goose Fleet overlords and watch the AAA meeting.
Oh, yes! Yes! Hello and welcome to the AAA meeting where one of the A's means ampersand, and it's Monday, my dudes! Which means your host is your least favourite drunken uncle. It's me, Drunken Uncle! And I'm joined as always by my colonial co-host and collaborator, it's Sinatra Says.
Hello.
Hello! Yeah.
What's going on?
Oh, you know, the huge. I mean, look, we've started the technical difficulties off quite early. I was saying to Sinatra before we started the show, I've been turning my computer off when I'm not using it. And that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. It just went, all right, I'll turn on, but I'm not loading anything. I looked it dead in the eye and I said, oi, I pay for your food, you brittle-boarded fuck. And I looked it up online, and it was recommended that I just unplug the keyboard and start again. And good God, that fucking worked! I have no idea why. And then I had to fucking sit there and reset all the colours on my keyboard, because it goes purple, blue, purple. I mean, it's a K55 Corsair RGB keyboard. You're paying for the lights. How you doing, Sinatra?
I'm not too bad. How are you?
Yeah, a bit flustered, a bit warm, which is, I mean, very odd this time of year, but it's still very pleasant. It's around about halfway through September, and it's still quite nice weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, normally it would be absolutely honking it down at this point. It'd be fucking terrible weather, it'd be overcast, everyone's starting getting sad and everything, but now it's still rather nice. I don't know what to think. Is this a good thing? Is this a harbinger of next summer to come? It's going to get even warmer next summer, but hey, at least September's going to be there for you.
We had a really bad winter this time around, so I'm curious what... and the summer was rough too, so I'm curious how it's going to play out.
If it's going to be like a proper fucking Baltic winter, then?
It could be.
Did you understand any of that? Sorry, I appreciate that.
I assume that means bundle up.
Baltic means incredibly cold.
Oh, Baltic. I thought you said bolt it.
Okay. Right. It's been a very British weekend, as you can probably imagine. Everything has been about the Queen, and I regret to say there is a fair bit of news about the Queen as well, guys. I would apologise, but look, it's got to be done, and once we've done it, it's done, alright? We haven't got to do it again. There's just a couple of things. You know, I was reading earlier on that Trump is not invented to Liz's funeral.
Invented?
Invited.
Where are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Lamented Gaines for 5, saying, "Hey-oh, Drunken and gang. I'm happy to report that today was my heaviest leg day ever, and I didn't throw up this time." Oh shit, that's 2 victories. Long live the king, and milk goes in before the tea. Oh, you can have that. You had me until the last bit, you bastard. Milk does not go in before the tea. You're wrong. And I will die on that hill. Donkey Punch throws $3 for the Ricky Spanish. Hello to my favourite fuckers. Let's just bask in the enjoyment that is this night. And it's my last one in Europe. Well, I mean, that is up until next Monday, mate, where everywhere is Britain again. Not actually in Europe, though, is it? I'll take it all back. Donkey Punch. Your last one, you're going home. He's coming home, guys. Donkey Punch, he's been off for a good long while. And he's finally heading back to the old US of A. That must be a great feeling for you, Donkey Punch. Thank you very much for the $3. And just before, 13 hours ago, weirdly, Serpent threw $3 for the Ricky Spanish. There you go.
Ricky Spanish.
Saying, do you know what's wrong with Marmite flavoured Frogurt? It's cursed. Well, that's bad. I mean, Marmite itself is cursed, mate. That shit's fucking disgusting. Sinatra, you don't get Marmite over there, do you?
No, and I'm glad we don't.
Because it's weird, because I was listening to a podcast, an American podcast, and they did actually talk about Marmite. So I'm like, do they? You know? I mean, I guess not. Look, I believe you over a podcast. How's that? This is friendship,
At least we
bro.
don't get it here. I also don't look for it, so take it for what it's worth.
That's fine, mate. Yeah, no, I mean, like, even when I see it in the supermarket, I avert my eyes. I'm just not doing it, mate. Even the smell is fucking disgusting. It tastes like when your spliff gets clogged up at the roach and all that resin comes out. That's Marmite, and it's fucking disgusting. It should be yeeted from the surface of the earth. Speaking of people who should, things and people who should be yeeted from the surface of the earth. What was it? The 20th anniversary of September the 11th? Yesterday?
Yeah, 21st.
21st, big number, man. Every time I think
It
of it,
is.
like I'm just like, oh yeah, that was in 20. Oh my god, no, that was 21 years ago.
Long time.
Long time ago, but again, lest we forget, there was I saw some rather nice tributes, but then also some people made it political as well.
Right, because of course everything's political nowadays.
It is to be expected, though. So, I mean, I don't know if this is the kind of thing that, you obviously not celebrate, but, do you raise a stag junior to the memory?
I did not know.
A Capri Sun, then? Respect the pouch, man.
I did not.
No, fair enough. That's fair. Because, like, I didn't even know until I saw, the fucking, people dusting off the old fucking 9/11 memes for a fucking start. And I was, then I recognised the date. Like,
Always with the memes.
Always with the memes, man. They make everything better. I didn't even realise that was the actual date, let alone that it was 21 years. But
Well, you had your own version of 9/11.
Not really.
The
was-
Queen kicking it.
Yeah, I mean, but that was one person, wasn't it? Like, this is where, if anyone tries to stage a minute's silence for the Queen, I'm just not fucking doing it. Now, Drunky loves a minute's silence. It is respectable, and it, in the only way that you really can. But also, it shouldn't be done for one person. A minute's silence is for, remembering the people who died during World War I and II, or the amount of people that died in such a tragedy as the World Trade Center. You don't do it for someone who was just famous.
I mean,
No, because you're undermining the power of the minute's silence. Now, I've been in supermarkets on Remembrance Day you got Remembrance Sunday, but also the real minute silence is 11 minutes past 11 on the 11th of the 11th, right? I don't know why they picked 11, but that's the big boy right there. And I've been in a supermarket and people the workers stop fucking serving and everything. It is just quiet. Always except for one fucking bitch of a Karen who just carries on shopping and just chatting on her phone or some shit, and that really pisses me off. Show a bit of fucking respect, mate, But also, they fought for her freedom to do it, so I'm conflicted. Yeah, Spoofer says wrong again, Drunkle. I'll get already? It's only been 10 minutes. How have I been wrong twice already?
I don't know. What'd you do?
I was wrong again, I guess. No, look, fucking a minute
was
silence
that?
for one person just shouldn't happen, mate. Just shit fucking, you ain't doing it for Nicolas Cage died 4 years ago. Everyone have a minute silence or anything like that. You can have a minute long applause. I'm down with that. Do the opposite. Make some noise for that person. But don't fuck around with a minute silence. That means something.
Yeah, sure it does, but it is freedom to do so.
Yeah, that's why I'm conflicted on it. Yeah. Still,
It's like saying I love America, so you're not allowed to burn the flag. You have a fundamental misunderstanding of the First Amendment. Then
I agree, and that is actually a very good example, yeah. But I mean, but then also, you've still got the right to get annoyed by that, do you not?
Of course.
Just don't do anything about it, I guess. I mean, and I never do
Yeah,
as well, you know.
Just complain. I mean, what else can you do?
Stare at them darkly. So I've confused Chris Gilroy. No, Chris Gilroy, Nicolas Cage did,
Where are
did
we,
not
John
die.
boy? If I had to guess, I'd say Communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Nicolas Cage is still alive and kicking, and somehow, so is his career. Don't worry, Chris Gilroy. Oh, we're going to have a minute's silence for Nicolas Cage. Gulf City Librarian through True Fitty, saying milk may not go in before the tea, but the tea always goes in the harbour.
That's completely accurate.
Such a weak cup of tea, though, isn't it? And Doggy Punch throws $5, saying in Sanute's
It
defence.
depends how much you put in the harbor.
All right, yeah. It could be a very, very small harbour.
And a lot of tea.
In Salute's defence, you did have your own 9/11 Luftwaffe raid on London, 9th of the 7th. Now, do you mean 9th of the 7th or 7th of the 9th there, mate? Because here's the thing. We did have our own bombing. It was on 7/7, which you got to consider, right? You're the only country in the world that does the month first and the day second, right? So it's 11/9 to everyone else. But no, it still got called 9/11, I guess because 911, dial for the emergency services. I don't know. But thank fuck ours happened on the 7th of the 7th. Otherwise, there would be arguments about what we actually call it. That's called politics, that is. The Luftwaffe raid on London, was that the Blitz? Is it the Blitz?
I was talking about the Queen dying, but I mean, whatever.
Oh, sure. I mean, she was there for it.
Yeah, I'm saying that's like year 9/11 is the Queen dying.
That was, yeah, I did. I just looked it up. It was, no, yeah, it's called the Blitz here. But yeah, thank you, Donkey Punch. Well remembered, sir, lest we forget. It world coverage news. That what? I mean, obviously the tragedy is nowhere fucking near. As I say, it's just one person, which again is why I'd be pissed off if they try and fucking stick in a minute's silence in there. But yeah, as it comes to worldwide coverage about what happened, yes, that is our 9/11. But otherwise, I don't think it's really comparable. M4 Sherman throws 350. Hey guys, do you want to hear something evil that I did with breakfast food? Oh no. I put my water into my cereal bowl first. Then my cereal. I'm an evil, annoying asshole. I got big problems with that, M4 Sherman. I got big problems. Water with cereal, sir? Please tell me you're trolling. Lamented Guide for $1. I may be a red-blooded American, but even I gotta admit, PG Tips is the shit. You're goddamn right, Lamented Guide. You're goddamn Lamented Guide. It's because it's a pyramid-shaped bag, allowing the tea to move around and infuse even better. It means you can pick it up and burn your tongue sooner. Because I never wait for my tea to cool down. I just take a sip and go, oh, that's really hot. And then take another sip. Like, saying, you know when you eat fries and they're too hot?
Yes.
Yes, right, good. Yeah, you had to think. Okay, but we never put the fry in our mouth, do we? And go, oh god, it's hot, and like spit the fry out or take it out of your mouth. We just go, and keep eating it. Why is it that we do that? And you swallow it, and you can feel it burn all the way down. Well, I mean, while we're there, then let's talk bingo. Oh god, there. Oh shit. Oh, it's all gone wrong. Is that better now? It's really big. Are you seeing the size of this bingo card? This is insane. We've got six squares, it would seem. I don't know why I laughed like Dr. Hibbert then. Oh god, I got even bigger. Oh, there we go.
That wasn't a Hibbert laugh.
Well,
closer, but...
Yeah. Keldrig throws $3 in Ricky Spanish. Did the Queen plan 9/11 so she could absorb the life force of the victims? Well, if that were the case, Keldrig, then it would be called 11/9. And, you know, fucking hell. What was it? Over 2,000 people dying just so she could get another 21 years of life? Hardly seems worth it, does it?
Sounds about right.
Do you think? Well, when you're that old.
Androchrome's hard to come by.
Well, fucking, where's Biden getting it all?
Kids from Epstein's Island.
I mean, that's going to show up in the news, actually. So we'll keep that one on the back burner for now. M4 Sherman for the Ricky Spanish. Nope, I hate the taste of milk. So I went, fuck it, water in cereal. My roommate just stared at me and sighed while I did it. Oh, no, you're being serious? Oh,
Gross.
God, all right. I've got to write that down. New bingo square, disgusted by the chat. Bingo, disgusted. All right, that's ready for bingo card number 2. As we are on bingo card number 1, we have chat wins the game. An article is pulled up and more than 2 minutes of unrelated banter passed before it's ever addressed. Alcohol talk.
Where are we,
awkward.
John Boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Just gonna. In fact, it's been a little bit. I'm gonna go over it with a thicker line. Polly blames insomnia for saying something retarded. Some twat with a stupidly loud engine in the background. That's been happening all day while I was trying a nap. Really pissed off. Chat gets berated for the likes ratio. Technical difficulties. I mean, it was a strong start. Bot invasion. Gun talk. Man. Polly rant. It's free real estate. Shenanigans. Sinatra passes gas. Someone goes for a wee. Fucking massive donation. The news goes way over time. Drunken makes a terrible pun. Donations play at the same time. Polly is late. Yeah. Somebody says something racist. The show goes on for 2+ hours. We don't need editors. And police or ambulance siren in the background. For some reason, fire trucks don't count. Actually, no, fire engines, because everywhere is Britain today.
Why do they not count?
Because I forgot to put them down.
That's stupid.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just change it to siren in the background, but then people are going to be waiting for like some kind of water-dwelling human eater to be singing through the microphone. But hey, we've always got Pinky for that. Way! Lamented guy for $1. Oh, go on. Sorry. You got it first.
Keldrick for the 3. Well, obviously she shared it with the rest of the Illuminati. Probably.
I got a friend who's like big into the conspiracy videos, right? And he's got, Millard, no, you're not listening. Jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams. I'm like, Brian, you work in a fucking chicken shop. You make fried chicken. Don't pretend that you know about what melts a fucking steel beam and just admit that someone told that to you on a fucking YouTube channel. Now,
it doesn't have to melt the beams.
No, I mean, there's that as well, but it's just the way that he's taken everything that was said and like is kind of like regurgitated it to himself in order for him to believe it more. You know, like, he's fucking huge on that. But no, it doesn't have to melt steel beams. Like, just the weight of the fucking building would have been enough, right?
You would think. I would think.
Well, I mean, let's keep doing that. Lamented guy for $1 said, Vadam Assam tea is pretty dope too, if you want to pull the loose leaf stuff. I do have a special teapot for loose tea. I actually got for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, and this really got to me in a bad way, as it was known on the street, the Platty Jubes. Ugh. Oh God, I want to wash my mouth out just for saying that.
That sounds very Polyword.
Platty Jubes. A friend of mine, old man Phil, at the pub, he because he's old, he doesn't cook anymore. He gets food delivered to him, microwave food and everything, like Meals on Wheels style. You know, because he's all old, they want to make sure he's all right, and he's got a fridge full of goodness. And because it was the Platty Jubes, he got some very special tea bags thrown in with this food. The Platinum Jubilee limited edition tea bags. Ooh, I know, right? Posh. I heard that.
There you go.
Let me just go take
Where
that
are
one
we,
off
John
real
Boy?
quick.
If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
There you go. Some twat with a stupidly loud engine in the background has now been crossed off.
Yeah.
So he went, he goes, Millard, I don't drink tea, so do you want these tea bags? I was like, fuck it. I mean, yeah, fucking free tea. Why not? And then, what? A matter of months later, if even that, about, 2.5 months? The fucking Queen dies, and I've already opened the box. I'm like, shit. I never looked at the fucking Platinum Jubilee limited edition tea bags and thought, you know what? They could be worth something one day. But they might have.
They're gonna be worth millions.
Not now, they're not, because I've already had 2 of them. And I tell you what, not very nice. Pretty poor tea.
No, because they're relying on the marketing of the Queen's horse shit instead of, the actual taste.
The platty tubes. Yeah, it was not. I mean, I lament the guy that's got it right. Speaking of which, PG Tips is the daddy. I'll even go Tetley at one point. But no, if you try to serve me Earl Grey, I'm walking home. I don't give a shit. And this stuff here, mate, it comes out grey and it's got like a citrusy aftertaste to it. It doesn't taste like tea. It's fucking weird. Salty through $5 saying, help! I'm a fugitive from Britain and I need Harvard. Ugh. Let it go! Let it go! Steve Doe threw $1 saying, well, you can check one of those off. The show started and then I went to go for a wee. It does say someone, not necessarily the host. Hey, a host is good enough, Steve Dave. But no, you're not bringing your fucking Dungeons and Dragons lawyer shit into this one. M4 Sherman throws $5. I'm pure evil while doing random shit. I don't know how I do it, but it just happens. Like how I once killed everyone playing an armor op, by hitting a tree with a tank. It was not fun.
That sounds like something I would do.
Hitting a tree with a tank. And I was that tree. It was not fun killing 40 people doing that. I don't know, man. That sounds like a right laugh. And I meant a guide for $1. Small world. Even I got a little infusion chamber kettle for the loose leaf. It's great for the hibiscus tea, too. Don't try Turkish tea, though. Just don't. Well, no, I mean, look, I got a box full of Platty Jubes themed tea to get through now, mate. Look, if I can't get any money out of it, then I'm drinking it, even if I don't enjoy it. I'm just going to sit there and go, ugh, the fucking Queen. Michigan Trumbull through $7.77 through Super Chat with no message. Thank you very much, Michigan Trumbull. Should we should we get into the news?
Sure.
You want to get into it? Because we can totally get into the news.
Yes.
I gotta give it. It's just a slight warning. There is a fair bit of Queen-based shit going on here.
Oh, you know what? That reminds me. I have to turn on my America donations.
Is it? Just anything that fucking like anchors you down to your homeland, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I do hope Polly gets it, though, because there is one article in particular which is... obviously, we're all going to enjoy all the articles. But there is one in particular which is very... I want to say Polly-esque. He'd like it. Let's just say that. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get into the news.
I've decided that the new 500 and the new comma are going to strictly be for the AAA.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They're strictly for the AAA. If and when chat sees and likes them, I will roll them out again for holidays and whatnot.
Hmm. Is there Are we allowed to know the reasoning behind your thoughts? Are we allowed to know the reasoning behind your thoughts? They will be strictly AAA?
Because America, we have to show you how awesome America is every chance we get.
I mean, that's cool, yeah. But it's not like I watch Tucker Tuesday.
Yeah. Maybe Tucker, but definitely just AAA.
Maybe Tucker. Fair enough. Hey, I do love some America as well. It is a place. M4 Sherman throws $1 saying, it was funny the first 4 minutes, then everyone was screaming at me because it crashed the server. Oh no! I did get banned from that unit. You killed 40 people and you destroyed the entire game. I'm nothing if not impressed, M4 Sherman. Thank you for the $1. Thank you for not killing me in a tank.
It's impressive when you could fuck something up so bad everything breaks.
That's right. It was like when Fallout 76 service came out and those guys summoned like the end boss. They summoned 2 of them, and it broke the servers for the entire game. Like everyone's fucking game in the world stopped because they screwed it. It's funny, but also because Fallout 76 is shit. Right, let's get into
I'm
the
not
news.
even mad. I'm impressed.
Right? I think we did cover it on a GPP, I think.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure we did.
Might have been Triple M. No, I think it was GPP. Yeah. No, right. Anyway, Sinatra, if you would direct your eyes over to the over to the place. You know the place. The Discord. That's it. And people in the chat, I got you back. Don't you worry about it. As we start off with the news, and as always with the Babylon Bee, Meghan Markle concerned Queen's death may yank her from spotlight for a few days.
I saw this. It's pretty good.
This is like, normally I'll grab all my news and then at the end of it, I'll go like, right, Babylon Bee. And this one just jumped out at me. Like, oh, it's got to be that, hasn't it? It's got to be that. Also, look at that picture of the Queen. She's got some bug eyes on the top of her hat there. Conspiracy theorists
Looks like
are
a
going
cat.
wild. The Queen maybe was a cat. Maybe she was smuggling cats. Who fucking knows? That's the Queen salute right there as well. Like that little wave. No one waves like that. If you wave at someone, you show them your palm, don't you? But she didn't. It's like, no one got my queen palm, my royal palm. You get the queen finger. It's just that way that she would wave while going through her, a fucking stupidly ridiculous carriage. And at that point, she was actually showing the back of her hand. And it was like, she looked like a puppet. The way she was waving. Like, no human actually moves like that. So again, conspiracy theories? I think so. As I say, it is there's a fair bit of Queen news, but I have lumped them all together. So if you're not into the Queen news, well, you're not into world news. But also, yeah, I'll let you know when it's over. If you just want to sit there, shut your eyes. It's fine. Now, Meghan Markle is concerned. Of course she's concerned. But she's not the only one. After Queen Elizabeth's second death, after Queen Elizabeth's second death, hey, again, don't rule it out. Many Indians are demanding the return of the diamond. This is the diamond that is atop of the regal crown.
Why do they want it?
Because it's from India.
Did they mine it themselves? How did England come in possession of it?
Well, the same way that England came into possession of India, I think.
So they lost it.
No, we took it.
Yeah,
well, I mean, they lost it.
Did you send a ninja in at night to steal it, or was it like plundered in a war?
I think we might have actually sent the Queen in. It's gone around the fucking houses. This diamond has, mate. It's got quite the history. It is also fucking mental. This stone itself is worth like fucking 300 million or something like that. It is fucking insane for what essentially is just a bit of a shiny rock. That's not going to save anyone's life or anything, is it? To be honest, I'd rather break it down and put it on some diamond-tipped tools so you can use those to make even better diamonds. Actually, no, this is a replica as well. They wouldn't let an Indian hold it. This is our fucking stone. Shortly after British monarch Queen Elizabeth II passed away on September the 8th. That's right, write that down.
If it was your stone, you would have it.
Well, not my stone. No, look, that's it there. It's right on top of the crown, right there.
Yeah, if it was their stone, they'd have it.
It's true. Very fucking true. And look, what a crown. That looks like a crown, doesn't it? None of that shitty Game of Thrones shit you got. Oh, my crown's made of stone. Nah, this one's made of fucking diamonds, mate. Like, this crown is so fucking expensive that even the Queen only wore it like fucking 6 times in like the 500,000 years that she was the Queen. Otherwise, it's in the Tower of London. So, right, it was mined in what is now modern-day Andhra Pradesh. Right, so that's for the 12th to 14th century, right? It's 793 carats uncut. Which is, look, I don't know if you're into diamonds. I'm not, but let's just say that's a shit ton of diamond right there, The earliest record of possession puts it in the hands of Mughals in the 16th century, then the Persians seized it, and then the Afghans. So don't start going around blaming England about this, India, right? We stole it after it was cool. The Sikh Maharaja, I'm not doing all these names, brought it back to India after taking it from the Afghan leader. It was then acquired by the British during the annexation of Punjab, right? This is the East India Company got hold of the stone, 1840s. And it's been ours ever since. But now the Queen... It's not... This is the bit that gets me, right? Now the Queen is dead. They're like, oh, we want our stone back. Like, did they think the Queen was protecting it? Like a dragon in a cave full of gold? Like, the danger's over? Now we can get the stone back? It's not yours anymore. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Well, it depends what law, I suppose. I've been done for possession myself. But you're not having it back. Also, the same with those fucking...
guys lost it fair and square.
Yes, exactly. It's the same as those Greek marbles, isn't it? The ancient Greek marbles. They go, oh, we want them back. No, you got to play for them. You don't know how marbles works, do you, mate? It's ours, right? It's on top of the fucking crap. It's on top of the crap. What are we going to put there instead? A fucking Bluetooth adapter? You can't have it. It's ours.
No,
I say it's ours. I've never even
allowed.
seen it. Not allowed. Like it's ours. It's not ours. It's fucking what? It's the bloody royals, isn't it? And even they rent it while they've got it. I'm not sure they. But look, that's even a replica in the photo. That's how not ours it is. And even the replica is probably fucking expensive. But you're not having it.
No kidding.
You're not having it. Also, we know that's an Indian because of the dot. That's the only way we would know. Oh god damn it, Yahoo! Why do they do this? See, look at that. 2 articles, both of them have gone to the fucking homepage. How fucking annoying is that? Well, I mean, fucking hell, we've that's 2 articles about the Queen that we're not getting anymore. It could be a victory. I don't know. King Charles III won't have to pay inheritance tax.
What'd you say you cut out?
King Charles III won't have to pay inheritance tax.
I'm shocked.
Shocked. And appalled. But look at his fucking sausage fingers, mate.
Yeah, I saw a post that said if you want to become the new king, all you have to do is get the ring off his finger.
That's good. That is good. Fucking that is because my grandfather had that. And my grandfather had a problem with his kidneys. That's a kidney issue right there. I'm telling you. But then also
yeah,
he's what?
It's usually kidney or heart.
Yeah. I mean, he's 76, mate. Like, it's probably stress from waiting to be king for all this time, you know? And now he's finally got it. He's like, oh god, I don't want it. I enjoyed my life of luxury without having to do anything.
Yeah, I mean, what does the king do?
Well, right, it's mainly... Now, this is why I pissed off a load of the royalists. That, I didn't realise I knew so many. I didn't realise I knew so many royalists until the Queen died. And cracking a joke about the Queen dying around them, not a good idea. But you do find out who feels what about what then, you know? I said that basically they have no power. And they're really only there for tourism, and even then, that was mainly the Queen. Like now, like there's not going to be so many fucking Australians going to Buckingham Palace or Buck House, if you're from the homeland, because they would only go because of the Queen. There was a lot of love from the Commonwealth for her. Lord knows why, probably because she's been around for so fucking long. But tourism's going to drop off now you got this fucking idiot involved. Unless people are just going to be trying to pry the ring off of his sausage fingers.
Maybe.
And he ain't going to be around all that long. I think I might have... maybe that was the article. I don't know. We'll have to go through them, and if it doesn't come up, then that is the one. There's also the morale thing behind it as well. You know, like in times of war. Oh, look, the Queen didn't evacuate to Balmoral. She's staying in Buckingham Palace. Yeah, brilliant, Queen. Do you know who else couldn't fucking evacuate? Everyone! So don't sit there and be a fucking hero just because you decided you weren't going to go. Christ. You want to be really impressive? Get down in the fucking London Underground when fucking shit's popping off, mate. Get down there. Fucking do some real shit. Fucking
yeah, that'd be good.
It still wouldn't really do much, but then it's morale, isn't it? Instead of sitting in your opulent palace of splendor, get out of there. Start fucking handing out bottles of water or something like that, you know?
But it just shows a little initiative.
I get it's a morale thing. You've got tourism, you've got morale, and occasionally they'll be at the grand opening of a new Morrison's supermarket or something like that, you know, cutting the ribbon. Obviously, they're going to have to... This is why they have the really big scissors, because of this twat's sausage fingers. He can't use normal ones. It looks like we have a Polly.
Polly?
Hey, dude.
How's it going, man?
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
But I do have a legitimate question, because I was listening to what you were talking about with the tourism, and you won't be around all that long, and you didn't know how many royalists were around you. I'm going to make an argument. You tell me how much weight it carries with you, and it doesn't need to. You know what I mean? Your honest answer.
Okay.
The monarchy, whether it be this particular dynasty, the Windsors, or not, the monarchy in the United Kingdom, and specifically in England, goes back a long, long way. It is simply the way it is done. It provides a sense of continuity. As you said, morale, but I think it's more than that. I would argue that it goes so far as to be, this is the way that things are done. Bills need to have royal assent, and, you know, you can't call an election without the power. Yeah, the power has been ebbed right off because it's a constitutional monarchy, but it's still there. And so for somebody to say, look, this is the way we do things, we're England, does that carry any weight with you, or does that just sound like stuck in the wrong century?
Beyond,
or somewhere in between?
It was a very good question, and also well done for knowing the surname Windsor as well. A lot of people just go, it's the Queen. They didn't know it was actually her full name was Queen Windsor. They didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure everyone, at least here, knows it's Windsor.
That's probably because of me.
I would say it's probably more Polly, but...
Oh, yeah, okay. All right, okay. He is the smart one in the room. I mean, really, it's tradition for the sake of tradition at this point, Polly. However, things might change with this fucking sausage finger twat right here, because so the Queen did have a power to veto things laws that went through Parliament. It's just she never did. So he might be a little more hands-on with it. Hopefully not, because no one wants to get touched by those hands. Or Prince Andrew's. We'll have to see what happens with it. It's just, I think she was just very happy, you know, being sat there like, I'm the Queen. He might be a bit different. But I mean, yeah, it's a good question. It's an excellent question. I think it's tradition for the sake of tradition, unless they're going to have a little more power. Then what's the for the amount that they actually cost us compared to the amount that they bring in, which is solely through tourism, by the way. Is it worth having them around? And they live a life of absolute fucking luxury. There is also, yeah, all right, as soon as they're born, they live a life through the lens of a camera. You know, everything knows well, not everything about it. If they leave the house, you know, oh, fucking Prince Philip has been seen shopping at Tesco. Do you know what I mean? It's like fucking Michael Jackson, for instance, was that fucking famous, and he never had a real life because of it. To the point that he, I don't know, did you, fucking, this is a long time ago, he rented a shopping mall. No, it was a supermarket, sorry. It was an entire supermarket, just so he could go food shopping, because he'd never done it before. How fucked is that?
Well, let's not forget the Troubles, you know. Royals were being, you know.
The Troubles.
What, in Ireland?
Yeah. Royals were being targeted. There's a reason for security. I mean, and not to mention people that need a good narwhal tusking that would love to take up.
It's a verb now, guys.
Well, you know what I mean? Like, after the last show, I thought I'd better reel it back.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea, especially because before the last show was started, you were on about bringing back Turkey Man. So he's reeling it back, guys, because he's got a plan. That's why.
Yeah.
It's like when the tide goes out just before a tsunami.
I think about the times in the United States when the state legislatures nominated the senators. I'm not entirely certain that was a good idea to hand it over to people to vote. Yes, I get the idea. Oh, democracy. It's a republic, not a democracy. If you want real power in the states, have the legislatures not only make laws for the states, but then decide who's going to represent them as a political entity. Now it's just voted upon like your representative.
Yeah, but you've also
dissolves the difference between a representative and not. So what I hear about the Royals, the reason I bring that up is a lot of arguments for why they should take a stronger... It's like, well, they don't do nothing, so you're arguing they should do something. No! Well, hold on then. They have the authority to... No, not you, actually. Right. Just from people, where they say, they're a complete fucking waste of time. So they have this power, but they don't ever use it. Well, that's an argument for them to use the power, not to get rid of them. Ooh.
There was a time when the Queen had legs like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck me.
In the 1700s.
I don't have OBS open. Shit.
I thought you didn't, because you were talking over your own donations. But it is a very good question. But the American model is quite good as well with the checks and balances. No one man has absolute power. And I don't think... I mean, because look, the Queen could never say... Well, I mean, the Queen could say off with his head, but no one was going to fucking do it. And the president can't say, kill that man. He has to whisper it to the CIA.
At any rate, that is what we're going to try to do.
I don't... Well, okay. One person has no check or balance on their power, and that's the individual voter. But that's a, collective statement, right?
Yeah. While you bring those up then, Polly, I had a Golf City Librarian through $3 saying, have you guys heard from Polly? His last video was about suicide. No, he's fine, guys. We got him. And Fraggle Rock through $2. Will there be any more Brits now that there is no longer a queen to lay eggs? Oh, shit, I didn't see those last couple of words until it was too late. Thank you, Fraggle Rock.
It's like... Darius? I don't know Game of Chairs. I don't know. How does a human being
Game of
give
Chairs.
birth to... How does a human being, a hot one at that, give birth to dragons? I've never understood that.
Oh, Daenerys.
She didn't.
Right.
She did not.
She
did suckle them.
Oh.
She had the eggs and she was in a fire and then they came out with it.
Isn't it weird that she suckled the dragons though? Because they are reptiles and therefore they don't generally... It's mammals.
They got sharp teeth. Yeah.
Well, but it's also a show about dragons, so if that's where you're... If that's where your point of contention is, I might...
Oh, I've got many. Don't go. I mean, this is why, if I could go democracy against monarchy and everything. Look, pick one. Let's not have King Bran again. All right, we're over with that. Go fuck yourself. Says King Charles, don't know when. After the coronation, it is the Queen's funeral on the 19th, which is actually a bank holiday for everyone. So thank you very much, the Queen. And there will be the coronation. Although he is the king now, he was the moment she fucking copped it. But there will be, it's all pomp and ceremony, isn't it? All this everyone put on their fucking finery and capes. Then the King Charles comma will come out. I'm yet to finish planning it, and certainly far from actually starting it. So, no rush, Chuck. No rush.
All right, let's do this thing.
Do this thing.
Yeah. Atto, thank you for the $1. Let's review some donations. And for Sherman, thank you for the $4. Hey, Polly, if you didn't hear what I did earlier today, I'll say it. I put water in my cereal bowl first, then cereal.
Oh, man, I'm glad I get to hear the story again.
Hopefully, I can do more evil food things like putting ketchup on pancakes. Ha 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 ha.
Don't do that. This is from the fucking country that has chicken and waffles. That's fucked up.
There's nothing wrong with that. Chicken
there is.
They go together surprisingly well.
They do not.
They do.
Yeah. And Atto, thank you for the $2. Atto, thank you for the $3. Atto, thank you for the $3.50. And Atto, thank you for the $5.
Oh, no messages. It's just a Toby.
No, nary a one. Well, Atto's messages,
They say it all.
Well, you can feel the gravity shift when he walks in from massive as balls, and so what do you need to say?
It's true.
Biological pendulums that are a toes swinging testicles. I saw a fucking tweet. Well, I saw a tweet on Reddit because I got trumped from Twitter, didn't I? And it was on black people Twitter, and as you can imagine, most of their top posts are complaining about white people, and they said, so people in they said so the people of Britain get 2 weeks off because the Queen died, and yet we don't get a single day off for when a black person dies. And this was a legitimate tweet.
That doesn't even follow.
None of that is right. None of it. Like, you don't... Martin Luther King Day? Juneteenth, I know, it's a fucking new one. And also, we don't get 2 weeks off! Where the fuck did you get that? Of course, you can imagine the replies. Any Brits in there are going, I don't know where you heard this, but we don't get 2 weeks off. Well, you're being racist. Exactly as you would expect,
And you can't...
Racist against Brits?
No, it was the British people being racist for pointing out that we don't get 2 weeks off.
We don't get a day off when a black person dies. That's what it said.
Yeah.
But you can't have... I don't know. There's a conflict of interest there. You know what I mean?
We've all heard of Black Friday. What?
Well, I'm trying not to say the thing. You can't commit actions that result in you having a holiday, which happens sadly very often.
No, I was trying to help you out.
Dogbutt Bandit. I just want it to be known I support farmers from all angles. You could say I'm pro-tractor.
Boo! Only Cryptic gets to do these shit puns. And me!
M4 Sherman, thank you for the $4. And the Paratrooper Kitten. Hey! Chicken waffles are good. They are. They are the one best breakfast food I've ever had. And Keldrig. Fuck, I said it right the first time. Holy shit. Thank you for the $3. Very much appreciated. Is the Queen going to pull a Darth Sidious from the Rise of Skywalker and steal her grandson's body and eventually take the throne?
Or it's probably going to be closer to Palpatine, like somehow the Queen returned.
Like I said, if we're to believe the lizard people from the Hollow Earth conspiracy, and I don't really see a reason not to.
Yeah, they seem to have a good grasp on the information.
I've not seen any evidence to the contrary, Polly.
That's what I'm saying. So she's currently, hanging back and will re-sleeve shortly.
She's shedding her skin.
No, she already did. That's what is being trucked around in the custom Mercedes-Benz.
Oh my God, if that were true.
Yeah. Am I a son of a bitch for noticing that it was a Mercedes-Benz and the Windsors are German?
No, actually, I think you might be one of the very few people who have. Of course, it was going to be a BMW, but the driver's a fucking knob.
There's English cars.
Yeah, well,
an Aston Martin. No, an Aston Martin.
I would prefer one of the. Let's have a procession of minis from the Italian Job.
Don't bring up that movie. I hate it.
No, the old Italian Job, not the new one.
Okay.
The old one.
That one was good. It was.
The new one, terrible. Don't give that fucking film an ending.
One of the worst things about fucking Italian Job is that it had Donald Sutherland in it as he was in the original. Spoilers, but don't watch it anyway. He dies in like the first fucking 2 minutes. I'm like, this is.
Where are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'. I knew I was gonna get some fallout for the chicken and waffles. I saw it in the chat as well. I got called wrong again. Eric Shogun for 5. Oi, trust me, mate. Chicken and waffles go together like fish and chips. I kid you not, sir. You can waffle on about how it doesn't, pun intended, but you can't knock it until you try it. I'm not going to fucking try it, mate. It was in a fucking shopping mall, And there was a poster for this fucking chicken and waffles, and they had syrup as well. What the fuck? I was looking at this. I was angry. There's people going past. I'm pointing at this poster, going, "What the fuck is this? Are we going to allow this?" And then I got arrested.
Have you ever had bangers and mash? Sinatra, sausage and mashed potatoes? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's good, right? It's like,
I like it.
yeah. It's not my favorite meal of all time, but someone serving, I'm happy.
I mean, no, look, I'll
Drunkle, just it's fine.
I'll eat the chicken or I'll eat the waffle, but nary shall the two meet.
Well, you don't. Why wouldn't you try it?
It's sweet and savoury, mate. I'm just not doing it.
It's good.
It's not like I'm not having like a chicken wrap, but the wrap is made out of a pancake.
You're missing out.
You were both sat there going, "Oh, that sounds good."
No, that's not the worst thing I've ever heard of.
That's such a loaded silence. All right, let's move on. Why was Queen Elizabeth a descendant of Islamic prophet Muhammad?
Excuse the fuck me?
Right, and this is from Snopes. Right? And the answer is maybe. But it's not even no or yes. It's plausible. It's also plausible that I will eat a chicken and a pancake in one sitting, but it's probably not going to happen, Snopes. But this is, Polly, this goes back to the very first article, you see. Meghan Markle concerned Queen's death may yank her from the spotlight for a few days. So a lot of these have been about people, making a big deal out of themselves, as opposed to, the longest reigning monarch and her dying. So, was she? We don't know. But she could be. Cheers, Snopes. Fucking amazing journalising right there. Fantastic. No wonder people love you so much. Now, here's something that the procession has begun. There's a whole thing, right? It's called Operation London Bridge. And it got updated every year. Operation London Bridge was what to do when the Queen dies. So as you can imagine, it has been updated every year since the 1840s, when the Queen first hatched. So it gets updated every year, and because of the rise of social media, it got very, very complicated indeed. The whole thing lasts 10 days, the first one being known as D-Day, and then it goes D-Day plus 1, D-Day plus 2, D-Day plus 3, all ending with the funeral.
Right.
So we are on D-Day something right now. And as we like to do when a monarch dies, we parade their body in the streets. Which just seems very fucking odd to me, even as a Brit. But today it was in Scotland. And, well, has anyone seen this?
I saw a brief video of it.
This was on live TV. I think this is from Sky News. Prince Andrew, of course, is walking behind the Queen's casket as part of the procession, and one Scottish guy has taken exception to Prince Andrew being there, quite rightly, because the man's a disgusting human being. Let's turn the music off. This guy's going for it, right? You're a fucking you fucking kiddie touching fucking sick old he's gone. Yoink! Out of there. Is he after a Scottish man wearing the St. George cross, old one.
Disgusting!
And that's my favourite bit right there. Everyone remembers Scottish mum? Which of you took a shit and didn't pull the flush? Disgusting. Fucking love it.
Disgusting!
Look, he wasn't wrong in what he was doing, but also, okay, time and a place. However, when is he ever going to get the chance to shout at Prince Andrew, "You're a disgusting old man" again? Do you know what I mean?
I mean, yeah.
I wouldn't say no. Yeah, all right, his mum died, but look, he's still a fucking kiddie fiddler, isn't he? Like, that ain't going away anywhere. There was an aftermath It looks as though the police actually just took him away unceremoniously, but really for his own safety, because you could see even as the police were there, people were still going for him. There was a follow-up video of him sat there, and he's just got 2 police around him. He's just sat on a wall. He's not even cuffed. And he was just saying to the camera, men in position of power should not get away with sexual crimes. And if you disagree with that, fuck, I don't know what to tell you.
You know, I can connect these things. If Snopes wants to do a story where they jam Muhammad of Quraysh in there, I refuse to call him the Prophet Muhammad. Muhammad of...
He's a disgusting old man!
Well, yes. Fact check that shit, Snopes.
They will not, sir.
They will not. You want to be all about the kitty diddlers? Well, you don't need to go any further than your nearest imam. And look into Sahih Bukhari. It explains
Don't
it.
look at them.
What? The
I
imam?
don't know. Whoever you're talking about. It's probably illegal or something.
Oh, 2 sets of books, the Hadith, the sayings and deeds of the Prophet.
Of the trouble.
How do you know all of this?
Well,
He's
anyway.
a man of letters.
So there's
Apparently.
Sahih Bukhari and Sahih Muslim, and both of them verify that, yeah, he married Aisha when she was 6 and consummated the marriage when she was 9. If that ain't a kitty diddler, what the fuck is?
Disgusting!
That's right. So fact check that shit, Snopes.
Yeah, I'd love to see it. But you know, they will
You
not.
know that's not going to happen. Don't be
it's not.
silly.
But it's not, it's not all people getting fucking yanked away from the procession unceremoniously. It's not all Meghan Markle complaining that people aren't talking about her for a little bit. There's also some nice things that fell out from it as well. Dealers are giving cocaine discounts and ketamine discounts in honour of the Queen. So that's nice as well. See, for such troubling times, here's some Class A drugs. Go ahead, enjoy yourself. Go on.
I can understand the ketamine, but why would you...
Wait, how can you understand the ketamine?
Well, because it's a downer, right? It's a sedative. I can get that. Well, it's not technically a sedative, but you get what I mean. It's a downer. Cocaine's a stimulant. Why would you want to be stimulated when the Queen's dead? I don't get that.
Because it was... not everyone was... there was a lot of very sad people. Just before you got here, we were talking about the amount... Well, no, you heard it. Yeah, the amount of royalists that came out of the woodwork. But also, it's a very, very British thing to make jokes as soon as a tragedy happens as well. And 2 days off. You get a day off for the funeral, and you get a day off for the coronation. That's where it's at for most people. Like, people can be upset about it and everything, but it's like it's one thing to you know, oh yeah, okay, oh yeah, no, yeah, she was great, yeah, she was 70 years, she was in power, yeah, oh yeah, well, brilliant, yeah. But also, you never met the bitch, so don't be like fucking bawling your eyes out. She wouldn't for you, especially you, Polly. She's told me she fucking hated you.
What the fuck did I do?
I don't know, man. I don't know, but she was doing it in between ripping huge rails of cocaine, just like, that Polly, fuck him.
I haven't slept in long enough that strange questions are occurring to me. So you said it's a very British thing to crack jokes. Humor, right?
It's just how we deal with a lot of things, to be honest, yeah.
How far back does it go? Were there people
that I do not know.
hanging off of London Bridge, disemboweled with their guts hanging down into the water, and some smartass walks by and goes, "Hey, I gotta go get my fishing pole, free chum."
Probably, yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, and it doesn't even matter how big a tragedy it is as well. The 7/7 bombings, you know, where it fucking blew the top off of the bus. People are just like, ugh, late again. You know, it's...
History's not meant to record shit like that. You know what I mean? That's the problem.
It's not, mate. I thought the open-top buses were only for tourists. You know, like, fucking...
Yeah, like whatever sick-ass off-color joke someone was cracking in the 1500s or the 1300s. No one wrote that shit down.
What? No, but then you also got to bear in mind that people, you know, a public executions were public for a reason. Because people went to go see them.
Well, yeah, they wanted to see the traitor get his just desserts.
They loved it, mate. They loved it. Yeah, disgusting. They fucking loved it. I think we got... this is something that... It sounds bad, but actually it's not as bad as it is when you look into it, right? Police led away protester brandishing "Abolish the Monarchy" and "Not My King" signs outside Parliament as Charles gave historic address to MPs for the first time. That is King Charles, by the way. King Chuck III. King Chuck III. Chuck Harder. They were not...
Pick another name?
Sorry?
He's not going to pick another name?
No, he won't, because he's got like fucking 40,000 middle names. So everyone, there was a little bit like, is he going to be Charles? No, yeah, he is. Yeah, Charles III. Yeah, because he's got like all the names of fucking previous kings before him. You know, it's like fucking. Oh, it was Prince Charles, George, Bingo, Xavier, Brandon of Wales. I think Mohammed was in there as well at one point. I'm not
wow, that would explain Snope's interest. M4 Sherman, thank you for the $4. Just as a random thing, I found an actual World War II film about a parachute jump training. It was so weird finding really old footage of how they taught the new recruits for the airborne. It's like, okay, your parachutes are made of silk. They could tear. Just jump.
Just jump. Go ahead and jump.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Yeah. What are you going to do? Stay in the plane? It's not an option.
Yeah, you're not going to ride it all the way down.
Yeah, just the pilot gets to do that.
In some countries, yes. Credible Threat says, but no Millard in the name. Shocking. I'm Millard the first in my name. I think my parents misspelled Mallard on the birth certificate, as I think I was meant to be born a duck. All right, so this isn't as bad as it actually sounds, right? So they were led away. There was 3 people, but only 1 was arrested. And it does, and this isn't, because don't fucking say that about our king. Oi, what are you? This is exactly what you would expect from someone who looks like that as well. The hashtag is what gets me. Fucking doing it unironically. Hashtag not my king. I mean, it is. I'll say the same thing with hashtag not my president. Yeah, he is. You don't really... I mean, you had your chance to choose. And everyone else decided you were wrong. All right, we didn't really get to choose that he was going to be king, but still, he is. It's a very official title. So this one got led away. Again, this is probably... for your own safety kind of thing, do you know what I mean? Because fucking royalists, mate, they do get right up in there. But then there was also, there you go, abolish the monarchy. Oh shit, look, it was a double-sided sign. This is the one that got arrested. All right, abolish the monarchy. Okay, brilliant. Fuck imperialism. Now, the thing is, there is a law about having, some of the A-class swear words on public signage. So it wasn't actually the abolish the monarchy that got them arrested. It was the swearance.
Swearance?
The swearance.
That sounds like it could be one of your middle names.
It's actually a pub in the Middle East. Oh, sorry, Midwest. Fucking Middle East. The Midlands. Christ's sake, you got me thinking about Mohammed again, for God's sake. Someone was quoted to say it just looked like attention seeking, and I'd probably agree with that. I mean, there's a difference between this, holding up, a fucking empty box of cornflakes where you've written fuck imperialism on it, and shouting out, disgusting, to a guy who's proven to be a sexual assaultist and kiddie diddler.
I mean, if you're only allowed to do that to certain people, I think you understand.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But I mean, there's nothing stopping them from having signs that say abolish the monarchy, but there is something stopping them called the law from holding up a sign that says fuck imperialism. She could have put F *** K or down with this sort of thing. That would have been fine. But it's because you wrote fuck. And you knew what you were doing.
Placard, by the way.
We're down with this sort of thing.
Down with this sort of thing.
Careful now.
It's reusable.
Yeah.
If anyone takes issue with what you're saying, you can immediately just go, "What did you think I was talking about?" and switch it to something else. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's good for the environment. That is a placard that you can use many, many times for many, many different events and things that you care about. You're really onto something here, Polly.
I just like how incredibly vague it is. Let me see if I get this straight. You're leaving your house. You're going to some other fucking place. You've taken the time to put together, like, the giant piece of cardboard or whatever the fuck, and the stick to put it on, and then you've written...
stick. Yeah.
Yeah. And the maximum amount of resolve and commitment you could summon was down with this sort of thing.
Well, that's a joke from a show called Father Ted, where the bishop... It was about priests, or vicars, Protestant vicars. And the bishop told them that there is a rather raunchy movie being shown at the local cinema, and they had to go and protest it. But so, of course, it's just two of them, and one of them, one's got a sign saying "down with this sort of thing," and the other one's got a sign that says "careful now." I'm telling you, there's some people in the chat who understood that, but not very many. It was a fucking hilarious show, Father Ted. But
you two, of all people, are going to know the detail of this. The Neutronons, the super neutral race in Futurama.
Yeah.
What were they called?
Tell my wife I said hello.
Yeah, that was the line that came to mind. It's like, it's that level of commitment. Like, these are the leaders? Oh my god. Emperor Sherman, thank you very much for the $4. It's more of the train... Oh, hold on. It's more of... Did you know your ability to read degrades with the amount of sleep you haven't had?
I have heard that.
Slowly learning.
Yes. Emperor Sherman. It's more of the train on what to do in different versions of landing. They also try to see if the person flinches while falling a few feet from the ground. It's the type of video to see drunk/high at 3 a.m.
I like cart narcs around about that time.
I'd flinch with the ground coming up. First time?
Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
Mate,
30th or 40th dive? Okay. You start to get used to it. But,
I am literally free falling into the earth. I'm going to go,
Yeah. It's like people I know that beat themselves up after their first trip to the range where they've developed a flinch. And it's like, it was your first trip to the range. You're holding on to a device that's containing a controlled explosion. It's only, 3 feet from your face?
if that.
You know what I mean? Like, mate, don't be so hard on yourself, okay? You'll get used to it.
I flinch when I'm in Aldi and someone says something over the fucking speakers. They're so fucking loud. I'd be terrible at a gun range. That's my contribution. Goth City Librarian through $3. Hashtags are not how you remove a king. Not that Scots would know how to actually take the throne back. They wouldn't know what to do with it, would they? In true Scottish fashion, they just leave it in someone's front garden and wait for the bin men to collect it. It's there with all the mattresses and shopping trolleys. So I think that might be what we got for the Queen. Actually, no, we don't. Man who correctly predicted Queen's death gives warning about King Charles III. I know. Immediately, I thought, me? Because I did correctly predict the Queen's death.
You've been saying the same thing for years.
And I was going to be right eventually.
You know, I saw something about this. What these people do is that they just run bots on a private Twitter account. They run bots with other stuff in there. So, like, every 5 minutes it'll tweet out, the Queen will die on September 5th, September 6th, September 7th. And it just goes on. And then they run a script to delete all the ones that are not correct. So they get to go, hey, look, I called it out.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I get you. However, this guy's now running an accumulator on it. He just said the Queen will die on September the 8th, 2022. King Charles dies March 28th on 2026. So if that comes in, ooh, you're in the money, mate. And plus, look at his fingers. Just saying. Go fuck yourself said gun talk. Well, that wasn't really gun talk. That was a reference to going to the range. If anything, that was parachute talk. Beneath the silk.
Getting a phone call. I'll be right back.
Alright, buddy. Okay, well, Oh, okay, so that's what we got for the Queen. However, there is still more British news.
I got a question.
Email you.
Where do they bury her? Where's the official royal burial yards? Is there one place, or is it different for different families? You tell me.
Well, that's the thing. Like, really, you want... It's a very, very deep cave. So that we can get as close to the centre of the Earth, so where it's nice and warm, so the Queen can gather her life energy back and come back as Uber Queen.
Elizabeth the White.
The Queen will be buried within the King George VI Memorial Chapel.
Oh.
Where King George VI will be. I say will be. He's there right now. Queen Elizabeth, her mother. Oh, sorry, Queen Elizabeth, the original. The Queen Mother and her sister Princess Margaret. Prince Philip, however, isn't in there. He's in what's known as the Royal Vault, which, I'm just saying, guys, if you're going to do Ocean's 16, make sure you get the right Royal Vault. Well, I mean, look, if you go in and you break a finger off of one of the, like fucking Prince Philip or something, it might, you could sell it to witches or something, but other than that, not a lot of people are going to buy it. Prince Andrew, his fingers have been everywhere. Here's the thing, Polly, it occurred to me, this is when I got to the pub on Thursday, after my mum rang me and went, she did. I got to the pub and then and I went to pay for my drink and I looked down at the money I was handing over and went, holy shit, because of course all of our money has the Queen's face on it, or the Queen's head.
Sure. Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna have to roll out new money now.
Eventually, I mean.
Yeah, apparently it takes a series of years. But like we've just gone from paper money to plastic. Trust me, fucking annoys me. First it was the £5 notes, then the £10 notes, and the £20 notes, and no one even owns a £50 note. No shops fucking take them. But then as I said this to my friend, I just went, oh fuck, and he went, no, it's going to happen over the course of years, right? It's not going to be some huge thing or anything. And then as someone was walking past me, right, they just went, oh, Prince Andrew's not going to be on any under 10s. Ah, fucking brilliant.
That was good.
And he just walked off into the sunset. Didn't even have a drink. What was he doing in the pub? He just left. I'm there going, did anyone else hear that? They're like, what? Who are you talking about? There was no one talking to you. It was a ghost.
The jump I was talking about is 3 feet off the ground onto a pad with a full set of gear. It's done to feel how much gravity is pushed into the body getting out of the plane. I've never stopped to consider that until right now. Ian, I get it that paratroopers have light equipment. The carbines that they have are lighter than the average carbine.
Whatever. Taxation is theft.
Oh! God damn it, motherfucker!
Who wants extra weight on you when you're slamming into the ground? Didn't even occur to me. Otto, thank you for the $6. Taxation is indeed theft. It's just theft that you're willing to go along with, so long as it's not being spent on, I don't know, little things like trying to save the one democracy in Eastern Europe that has only one party, so technically isn't a democracy at all, but, moving on.
Extravagant funerals.
Yeah.
Replacing money. I mean, how much is that going to cost? But again, this is what I mean, though. Like, this was only a couple of hours after it was announced that she was dead as well. So once again, that joke was already in circulation, Polly.
Mm-hmm. I can tell you this. You just answered the question. I say, what is it with America, Liberia, and a few other places not switching over to the metric system when it's easier to calculate and whatnot? The cost, is it worth it? No. Let's move on.
We've got to reprint all those rulers.
Imagine if we started writing down a list of all of the things that would need to be changed. Rulers are one, but then everything else.
Well, we've just
Do you know what I mean? Like it would just go on and on and on and on, and you got to ask yourself the question at a certain point: is there a practical purpose in this? Not really.
No, I'm fine with you guys doing Imperial. It's just... I'm fine with us being metric, you being imperial. Okay, yeah, fine. But could you please just switch the day and the month around? You're the only people that do it. It's confusing.
Yeah, I find that confusing too, because when I'm reading, the history text or whatnot, I'm like, wait a minute, that don't make no fucking sense. If the number's under 12, you know what I mean? It'll be like 3, 6, and I'm like, okay, now which one is it? How does the rest of the world do this?
Could be any time in a fucking year. Like.
You know what I mean? Like if it's 14 or 16, oh, you got a real strong hint. You can't miss it. But anything under 12, you got problems. Until thank you for the $7 and the handgun Hambo.
I'm back. Sorry.
Oh, no message. All right, yeah, fair enough. Okay, so
Your call was shorter than mine.
Yeah, well, no one wants to talk to me. Viper called me once. That was fun.
Yeah, I guess I did. I didn't even mention that. That was the lateness. Yes, I was late leaving the archives, coming to where I was, and then I got a call that, hey, you know that payment you made for your tuition? Yeah. Okay, it didn't go through. Huh? That's a problem. So it was calling and calling and calling. You know what sucks more than anything? When you got to call someone and you got your smartphone and you're sitting there in your car and you have to look up, you have to open your micro browser to go to whatever fucking website to find
30 of the time. Oh, wait, you shot me.
Do you not have OBS open?
I do.
I get the strong suspicion that Atto is just going through your list of donations, Polly.
What was that he said that he was going to?
I'm loving. Did he say he was going to?
Yeah.
Oh, apparently I'm the only one who pays attention.
No, he did. He did.
Fair enough.
I just didn't have it turned up enough to be able to hear the. Who the hell composed the music for Inception? Hans Zimmer. I didn't hear Hans Zimmer's strings.
That was Hans. That is very different for Hans Zimmer.
Really?
Is
His signature piece is the.
Wait,
that's why I went out of my
hang
way
on.
to-
Who does The Simpsons?
That's the guy from Oingo Boingo. What's his name?
Oh shit. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Do you know, maybe I'm getting confused with the guy who plays Professor Frink in The Simpsons.
Hell of a composer. He did Batman '89 and Batman Returns. Jesus.
Anything that goes
all three Tobey Maguire Spider-Man films he scored.
Al Feinberg.
Al Feinberg. Yeah, that's
Danny Elfman.
Danny Elfman.
Danny Elfman?
I haven't seen
that's
that in so long. Yeah.
That's the guy who does the
That's
Simpsons.
Thank you. It's how greatly appreciated. I haven't seen that cat smack in so fucking long.
Hank Azera. Thank you, Big Tro. Right, so I'm getting Hans Zimmerman and Hank Azera mixed up. Right. Hey, they both begin with Han. Yeah, no. Yeah, they both begin with Han. Right. So,
Yeah, Hank.
Yeah, it's always Hank. How even Sweden's PM has been tweeting the wrong Liz Truss. As you know, we have switched rulers. Boris is out. You're out, Boris. To be replaced with the third Prime Minister in a row that we haven't voted for. And now we've got a new monarch as well. But it turns out she uses the Twitter handle @TrussLiz because there was already @LizTruss. And it's just some woman somewhere, right? So she's been getting tweets from all of these fucking world leaders. She didn't know what was going on for the longest time, right? This fucking, this woman here, she go, Liz Truss still doesn't get it. Boris Johnson did not get Brexit done. His myriad mistakes over COVID cost countless lives, and he leaves having disgraced his office. Meanwhile, she's campaigned as a right-wing ideologue and will govern as such, which is a disaster to us all. And she sat there going, what?
Hey, fuck you, man!
It's Feline's second favorite donation. Thank you, Attell, for the 50 and the Goose Poundage. He's pre-tenderizing it.
Goose Poundage.
Do you like
Depends
Goose?
how you take it, doesn't it?
Do you like Goose? To eat?
Yeah, I've had it a couple of times.
I mean, in person, they're bastards. I don't know if you knew that.
I do.
Oh, okay. Yeah. They're bastards.
They're hissy little shits.
Yeah, but they're tasty.
Well, I mean, then I forgive them. So, this Caroline Lucas, who's an MP of fucking somewhere with a lesbian hair. Yeah, she tweeted that, and then someone else, another blue checkmark, had her back say, "Yeah, I bet she likes cake." To which Liz Truss went, "I love cake." This is a different fucking Liz Truss. So someone's accusing her of liking cake. She's coming in with the truth. Yeah, I love cake, mate. Fucking brilliant. They don't even.
If I was getting tweets from world leaders, I would take full advantage.
Well, this is where the fucking... Of course you would. Swedish Prime Minister tweeted at Liz Truss going like, right, fucking looking forward to a visit soon. Right, Liz Truss says,
cutie, want some candy? I'm just kidding. Get in the car.
She goes, brilliant, I'll get the meatballs ready.
Patella, thank you for the $9 and the gunpoint abduction. Don't do that.
Yeah, try to avoid doing that.
Yeah, don't
Don't get
abducted either.
You might think that women will think you're like bold and full of resolve, but they won't. They'll just be afraid for their lives.
In fact, some of them will pull their own gun. The good ones.
Yeah,
anyway.
That's something I've never understood. You think feminists would be like the ultimate Second Amendment supporters? It's the great equalizer. I don't get it.
Agreed.
I'm all for women arming themselves. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I see there's a Blake Blecker in the chat. How you doing, Blake? Good to see you, buddy. Moving on. Furious neighbour takes dog poo to wall to threat owner. He keeps letting it shit in their garden. There's ways of dealing with these things, and I think this is one of them. Right? Yeah, he bagged them up, obviously, take them to the fucking wall with a handwritten note saying, to whom this may concern, this is your dog shit. I have a dog of my own, and I use dog bags. Pick it up and take it home. Cameras are going up. It's a £1,000 fine. Which is a lot of money. It continues, also, if I find out where you live, I'll post it through your letterbox. Stop your dog shitting in my flower beds.
Steve M. Tell you, Dave, thank you for the $4. What if I dropped a kitty onto our bed? You think that'd get me a good woman? Dropping a kitten on her bed?
I don't know, man.
I
Depends
don't
if
know.
you're filming it, you know?
Shadowclaw, 30 minutes ago. I'm so sorry, dude. I like ketchup and mustard on oatmeal. Ugh.
Do you know, it's the people who have mayonnaise and ketchup and mix it together. Get off my fucking planet. To the point that now Heinz have brought out a ketchup and mayonnaise mix. It does not sell very well.
Well, that's not ketchup and mustard, but okay.
No, it's ketchup and mayonnaise. What I'm saying is, don't mix your condiments, people. They're singular for a reason. And don't let dogs shit on your neighbour's flower beds either. Otherwise, this guy's going to post it through your letterbox. Right. Floridian Christian school teacher arrested after twerking on student, or as it would normally be known, sexually assaulting a student. But of course, 'tis a woman. Therefore, it is just straight to the twerking, also known as obnoxious arsing. Also, you've really got to fucking work in that she's Christian in there, haven't you?
Of course.
You have to. Keep It Down throws $5 super chat saying, as well as having the date month switched around and using the imperial system, aren't we the only country to use Fahrenheit instead of Celsius? Of course, you're not talking to me. Well, you could be talking to anyone. Everywhere's Britain.
Why are you running?
Chocolate rain. Some stay dry while others feel the pain.
Chocolate rain.
Thank you, Modern Philosophy. And that we actually had 2 donations play at the same time right there. So let's just go ahead and check that bad boy off.
Yeah.
Fucking wonderful.
Do you have a bingo card? A dabber, dauber, what are they called?
I've got a cross on Microsoft Paint. It's not even a cross. It's just 2 lines, of which I make myself.
You don't have a physical bingo card? Is this all just digital?
Everything here is digital, Polly.
I don't use one on Sundays.
Even Sinatra's not real. This is just an AI. It's a deepfake Sinatra. He's busy right now. It's date night.
Hotel, thank you for the $9.50 for the cursed duck, and thank you for the $10 for the sexy Jessica Alba taking a slug of vodka to kill the pain. I can appreciate that.
I wish I could afford a date night.
Or a slug of vodka. I
That I have in spades.
Sure You Gospel is saying we need the almighty Slurpee to make Drunken cringe. Now, hey, look, it will make me cringe, but just hold your horses on that, all right? There will be a time for a wormy Slurpee, and you'll know when to pull the trigger on it. It will happen. But in the meantime, the attempt to honour 9/11 victims angers some customers. They had first responder flatbread and remember teenies.
Let's do this.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
Thank you, Hotel, for the $10.50 and the funky priest.
Ridiculous Lunatic says, do you guys use miles per hour or not? We do use miles per hour. Yeah, it's a weird mishmash of things over here. We go metric, but we use miles per hour. We drink pints. It's a weird one. This is what America's going to be like eventually if ever they transition, because the transition is going to be a gradual thing. We're in the midst of the transition, it would seem. Because look, I'm not paying fucking...
over here.
I'm not paying £2.19 for a fucking milliliters.
I hear people say a 750 ml, like as in a bottle of liquor, as much as I hear a 26 ounce.
I hear 750 or fifth.
So you said a 750 mil. I immediately thought you were talking about guns.
That's
a big
damn
size,
gun.
right?
Yeah.
I want to see that bad boy. Fuck. No, I don't want to see that bad boy. Fuck. Right, so now let's get on to some... Look, we've had fucking people mixing condiments. We've had water in cereal. But here's what's really pissing me off today. I've been putting my Christmas tree up early since the 1980s. And I won't stop now. How early do you think she's been putting this Christmas tree up? Oh, Godspeed.
There they are. They got their little parachutes tied to their bellies. That's why you can't see them. Thank you for the $11, Tom. Greatly appreciate it.
August. She puts her Christmas decorations up in August. Am I the only one that is enraged by this?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why aren't you feeling what I feel?
Because I don't care what other people do in their own home.
Oh, ooh, Prince Andrew sympathizer. Whoa. Fucking no, there are rules, mate. Right? Halloween, Thanksgiving, then Christmas. And here's the thing as well, look, it's not, yeah, alright, in her own home. But these are external decorations as well. So this is also outside of her own home. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate the little Spyro the Dragon decoration you got going there, love. But you can have that, you don't need a Christmas tree for that. She's got Christmas tunes blaring in her house in August. Is there any point in even taking the decorations down? Also, if you want to know what to get her for Christmas in August, Nina Cloak is right there. Oh shit! It is more news. For some reason, it's just fucking up the headline with a petition for Ukraine and something about hearing aids. Royal beekeeper informs the Queen's bees that Her Majesty has died. They were the last to know, it would seem. First off, there's a royal beekeeper. I didn't know that. The Queen's
I
bees,
saw this.
Yeah, and they actually went up to the hives and whispered, "Charles is your leader now." Which, all right. But the bees kind of have their own monarchy in play, don't they? Like, what? You can't...
That implies there's royal bees. What is it they do? Produce royal honey?
Queen bees?
Well, no, if there's royal beekeepers, one would assume there's royal bees.
Yeah, the queen. There's a queen bee for every hive.
Yeah.
I see what you're trying to do, but it's just not working.
Not working for you? All right, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Slow one today. Oscar Meyer?
Let's do this.
Meyer.
Yeah.
Twice the funk.
It's that spin, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the spin.
It sews it up nicely. Blackout 8879, thank you for the 1050. Who simply says hi. Hey.
Hey.
Hello.
Oscar Mayer starts selling cold dog popsicles in select cities. You can have a hot dog flavoured popsicle. If that's what you're into.
I can't.
I'll be happy.
I can't imagine anything I want less.
Yeah, fair. But, I mean, now you can. And it's all about choice. Cup Noodles unveils pumpkin spice flavour. So we know we're reaching October right there. Pumpkin spice everything.
I understood the pumpkin spice vodka. Because every flavor exists in vodka. And it's kind of like, sweet and whatnot. So many vodka flavors are candy sweet. But soup?
No, that's a no.
I mean, pumpkin soup is a thing. I get that, but
but this is pumpkin spice, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
It's I even make they start pumpkin spice latte.
Pumpkin spice has no pumpkin in it, by the way.
Yes. What is it?
I don't think I've seen that one since the day that I posted it.
The perfect crime. Oh no, wait, phone records. No.
Thank you for the 1150.
It was the.
I thought that was hilarious. I sent copies of it to everyone. They were just kind of like, huh. I'm like, you don't get it? Like, shooting through one into the receiver.
That's hilarious.
About the other. That's hilarious.
Right.
Like that's right out of Police Academy or not Police Academy, Police Squad or Naked Gun, Airplane. Ridiculous, nonsensical humor, but
love it.
Still funny as fuck.
Love it.
Yeah.
And we got Show You Gospel says those noodles look tasty. There's not a noodle on the screen, sir. That is the packaging that you want to eat right there. See, you've fallen for it, mate. You've fallen for it. That's exactly what they're going for. Pumpkin spice latte was the first thing that came out, and I can't even stand the smell of that. And because it was when I worked in TV, I would meet a friend of mine for coffee beforehand in the city centre.
She's eating surrender monkeys. She's eating surrender monkeys.
See? You know what happens when you you decide that you don't need a monarchy anymore and you behead them and you just move on? You become France. You don't want that.
You don't want to be France.
What? It's a little Pikachu. Oh, there we go. Did everyone else see the little Pikachu?
I did.
Okay, good.
He was nodding sagely.
I don't know. I'm going on like 40.
No, you didn't imagine the Pikachu.
The wise man's life
is
based around fuck you. The United States of America is based on fuck you. You're a king. You have an army. Greatest navy in the history of the
blow
world.
me.
Fuck you, blow me.
Good.
Eric Gardner says, Polly, surely you can't be serious. I am. And don't call me Shirley.
Fuck.
Hey. One of my favorites was
$12 and Pink Salmon, Pinky. Thank you for the $5.
One of my favorites was. Oh, sorry.
She says, since you are here.
The only thing I'm saying now is that I did not really know who you were. I thought you was a thug. It's dark over here, and when you
How about the overhead lights?
I thought it was Christmas. I didn't know.
I don't know why that Christmas donation is still up. But thank you for the $12.25. $12.25 still there from Sinatra, but it was a good idea.
Gamer Valine for the 1775. In my rebellion against England, I had
Where
to make
are
sure.
we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'. Please continue.
I had to make sure to get scanned for a new retainer while I was at the dentist for a cleaning over the last hour. Good call, Valine.
Well, Wednesday.
Thank you.
Okay, sorry. I just read something from chat.
Hold your fire! This man isn't black!
Travis Gardner for 10.
What?
I have been short on money, but please tell me someone sent off Liz with a final Queen's speech.
Travis Gardner, yeah, no need to worry. Atto had your back on Friday, my man. Yes, she got a good send-off, mate. A good send-off. Probably the final Queen's speech we're going to have until the coronation, in which case we're going to get the King's speech. With his stupid sausage fingers.
Jesus.
Yeah. I actually wiggled my fingers as I said that. I don't know why, because no one could see it. But I still did it. I still did it.
Fingers and mash. That's the theme for today.
Oh, no! No! We're going to change the name of the national dish to Fingers and Mash. No!
Turkey Slurpee.
Haven't seen her choking on a paper-thin piece of turkey in a while. Atto, thank you very much for the $13. This is the state of mind I'm in, and I read what Credible Threat said in chat, and I was about to respond to it, and then realized I read it. No one read it aloud.
Should we
It's been a long day. 3 days.
I mean, I can't take that off the card because you're blaming not saying something retarded on insomnia. It's not the same thing. We need the reverse bingo card for that one.
No.
Anyway, pumpkin
I
spice
plan to
noodles.
do
Not good.
Yeah. No,
Where
it's
are
not
we,
good
John
at all.
boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'. Flameheart for 5 says, I'm with you on smell, Drunkle. Hey, everyone smell Drunkle. Used to bag popcorn at a store. Cinnamon popcorn smell nearly burning my nose hair. Haven't had popcorn since. That was nearly 20 years ago. Dude, cinnamon is horrible. It's so bad, I actually refuse to say it properly. It leaves a horrible taste in my mouth. When I was meet up for a coffee with my friend, we would go to a Starbucks and just sit outside, have a cigarette, have a little chat, and then go our separate ways. But this was like beginning of October, and they were giving out free samples of this pumpkin spice latte. And even then, I knew I didn't like it, but I didn't like it even more because the woman who worked there is going around going, pumpkin spice latte! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah!
Now there's a right proper riot. No, thank you for the 1350.
Thank you for the Englishism, a right proper riot. I understood that.
Did I ever tell you the time that I convinced my girlfriend at the time that I was insane because I nearly drove her crazy with the cinnamon thing?
I think that rings a bell.
So she's making cinnamon French toast, and I'm standing there hovering over her just to bug her because I had nothing else to do. And she was, can you pass the cinnamon? And I said, the cinnamon?
Oh, yeah, you've told this before.
Yeah. And she turned and she looked at me and said, the what? I said, the sheminiscent. And she gripped both sides of her head and walked out of the room and declared, you're driving me crazy.
Yeah, they went together long.
We were together a while after that. I don't want to make it sound like the cinnamon incident was the cause. It wasn't.
It didn't help, did it?
No, it didn't. Yeah.
It wasn't the final nail in the coffin.
Some people would consider it jaunty and carefree to do such things.
Yeah. He's a free spirit. I mean, there was one of the Reddit classic stories.
Hey, can you guys fix this for me?
This is an ice cream shop.
Okay, can you guys fix this for me? And can I get a scuba?
A lot of armed threats in my donations. I'm just
realizing. Same guy.
Just picking up women, trying to get computers fixed, ice cream. I thank you for the $14. Greatly appreciated. But
this guy's at dinner with his girlfriend's parents. First time he's meeting them, right? And it's got sort of like some fucking jacket potato bullshit, right? And trying to be funny, this guy, the new boyfriend, is just like, oh, so what's this then? And like, the dad's looking at him like, it's a potato. He's like, oh. Yeah, I've never seen one of these before. This is new. It's like, he's got, what, you've never seen a potato? The dad ended up getting like really fucking angry with him, to the point that it was no longer a joke. This poor guy had to fucking keep it up, because otherwise, you know, the father might actually kill him. To the point that he had to get his fucking parents to be like, no, we never gave him a potato. You know, he's probably never seen one before. It was one of the cases where you're in too deep, Polly. Just like with Simonon, you know? Or me saying, instead of cyclist, I say bikelist. And people go, what? I just have to go, I'm autistic, fuck it.
The only pumpkin thing I can... Gamer Valine, the only pumpkin thing I consume is the pumpkin cake that my mom bakes because my mom is an awesome baker. I like pumpkin bread. That's about it.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
And it's better than banana bread, in my opinion.
But that's like pumpkin proper, isn't it? Not pumpkin spice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But no, thank you for the 1450 and the grievous lightsaber error. Well done there. I love all the coffees. Turkish coffee, French press, which is my go-to weapon. Drip, espresso, you name it. But I drink it all black. I don't put 13 flavors and cream and
syrup,
sugar and syrup and all sorts of shit. You should see the confusion on their face when I'm forced to go buy a Starbucks, because I don't like going by Starbucks. Their dark roast is like a bag of char. I like dark roast, but
I do too.
Yeah.
Nope, stop talking, go to jail.
I mean, you're better off just like fucking making your own coffee and having it in a travel cup for the rest of the day. At least that way you make it the way you want.
Yeah.
Coffee is a very, very personal thing.
Yeah. And like I said, I just drink it all black.
Yeah, bean juice.
And by bad guys, I mean monks. Trappist monks. You cheese-making bastards, die!
They had it coming.
I do like the
A's.
Yeah, how dare they? Pick a side. I do love the.
Well, I think they did.
Oh. Right. I do love the idea that
their life to it.
The pumpkin bread, though. That I might have to look that up. That sounds fucking decent. That does.
Pinky, here's the 5 you owe me, Lamau, dude. Lol. Pinky.
All right, let's move on. This is a fucking weird one, right? This is a very weird one. Twins born to Brazilian teen by 2 separate fathers. Yeah, take a second.
I saw this on the X-Files.
I'm
not
listening. I'm absorbing.
Right, so, I mean, look, there's a couple of things going on here, right? Okay, all right, yeah. Twins, 2 separate fathers. Okay, all right. Teen? It's a...
Yes,
look,
teenagers have sex.
Yeah, but... I mean, look, as you look, it's all right. She's 19, but it's just that it's weird.
Now, if you would shut the fuck up!
Remember Big Red? Shanty Banks?
Clifford?
How could I forget?
Clifford. You asshole.
It was either that or a tree, wasn't it?
No, that really angry feminist who was outside of an MRA meeting or something like that. Her real name was Chanty Banks, of all things. But everyone just called her Big Red.
Mr. Jar Jar joke, didn't they?
Yeah, but that's her talking at the end of that. If you would just shut the fuck up. She got a fish to the face. Well deserved.
Well, yes, yeah. You earned it, Chanty. No, it's like shit. So the woman in question is a 19-year-old, right? So everything is above board. It's just, look, they knew what they were doing when they put the word teen in the headline. Because when you hear teen in a pregnancy story, you don't think 19 or 18, do you? You don't. They knew what they were doing.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fine. Okay. Right. It's, all right.
A little more than I needed to know about England.
Well, look, the age of consent is different, don't get me wrong, but look, it's a story about pregnancy. Look, these guys wrote it. They knew what they were doing. In a rare and surprising event, a 19-year-old Brazilian woman, now is a woman, gave birth to twins belonging to 2 different biological fathers. She said she conceived after having sex with 2 men on the same day. Oh, I bet they're very fucking happy, aren't they? She decided to take a paternity test because she wanted to confirm who the father was. She then collected DNA samples from the person whom she suspected to be the father of the children. However, after 2 tests, the results were positive for 1 of the twins.
So just to be clear, she, in one ovulation period, she dropped 2 eggs, both of which were fertilized by different men. Is that right?
That is basically what happened, yeah. An incredibly rare occurrence.
Yeah, I was trying to make sense of it.
But that's like, I mean, fucking hell.
And there they are, taking Her Royal Highness.
Royal Hiney.
Royal Hiney. Sorry, that took me a second.
Thank you very much for the $16 a tap.
Darryl O'Dell says it would be weird if they were identical twins as well. I did actually see a thing the other day. It was 2 identical twins married to identical twins. And, of course, separate pregnancies, but they gave birth to identical children between the 2 couples.
It makes sense. It's the same genetics.
But, like, mathematically, that's still, like, that's astronomical. Well, not astronomical. It's up there. Fucking hell, that's the kind of, like... Mate, he did that fucking 500 years ago. Those women will be burning at a fucking stake right now. What witchcraft is this? Let's move on. Teens...
If only for having sex with... Okay, here's the one thing. So let's talk about Maury Povich for a second.
Oh, brilliant. I've been waiting. Who's Maury Povich?
Oh, he's the guy who does You Are the Father, You're Not the Father. He does
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Amongst other things, but that's what he's...
And then someone does that priest dance.
Well, under certain circumstances, they do. In any case, the women that have been back like 7, 8, 9 times to find the right father, Farr and I watched that for hilarity's sake. Hey! That was fun collecting those cartoon noises. Farr and I watch it for hilarity's sake, how mad everyone gets and so on. But only in watching that show did I clue into how small the fertility period actually is. It's like, you had sex with this many men in a month? No, it's not a month. It's, as all the ladies know, it's, but I had to clue in because I'm a plotting man. It's much shorter than that. These women are extra hoes. Yeah. There's that real slight period where they could actually become pregnant. And you had sex with like... Which part?
Slight period.
Oh.
It wasn't
much
okay.
worse. Like I had been giving them a whole month to be sluts, or promiscuous, or empowering, whatever. Yeah. But really, it's only like a week, 10 days.
Man, so like those fucking high school pregnancies, they are really going for it then, aren't they? By the sound of it, it's like it's not actually all that easy to get a girl pregnant. Without calendars and schedules and shit, like... Don't know. Let's move on. Polly, this is for you. You love it. Teen's arm severed while reportedly attempting to subway surf.
So why didn't I flinch? Because the laws of science differ fundamentally from those of...
Fuck you!
He loves that.
Yeah.
So, thank you for the $17. And he says, a personal favorite. Mine too.
Yeah, it's because you love just watching Neil deGrasse Tyson get beamed by physics.
Yes.
Like even science hates him. That it
Yeah,
was defying its own laws.
Yeah, when he's got an incredibly smug look on his face doing it. Exactly.
Oh, he's so smug.
Bastard.
So smug.
I
James Young
consider
says-
this, it's kind of like pre-gaming for Wednesday, because I'm going to do like a weird AAA stream on Wednesday, because Wednesday is my birthday. So I'm going to.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Oh, that sounds awesome. Oh, I'll save all the severed limbs for you then, Polly. Hell, I'll even try to make a couple. James Young says...
I could do that.
Drunkle makes the dystopia more bearable. We don't need Big Brother, but Drunkle. All hail Drunkle. Do you know what, mate? Just for that, you get a wrench. It's nice when people say nice things. So
will
don't...
the whole... Sorry, go ahead.
Don't subway surf is the moral of the story here, isn't it?
No, don't do that.
No, it's bad for your limb health.
Don't ghost ride your whip either.
Don't ghost ride your whip. Don't. I'm not going to watch you nay nay.
It's just, it's not worth the IG cred. It's just not.
Yeah. Oh, your TikTok viewers will love it. Oh, brilliant, mate. Yeah. Do it for the gram.
Yeah, so should Wednesday's content be entirely people that I despise? Or... There's my personal opinion. Patriotism intensifying for 1776. Thank you, Ato. It could be all people I hate. Neil deGrasse Tyson and whatnot. Or it could be entirely severed limbs. And how people fail to know how to dispose of bodies properly.
The optimal window to get pregnant is 24 hours. The more you know.
Whoa.
Right.
That's really how much it narrows down to the center of the ovulation period is just 24 hours?
Yeah, it's not a lot.
And you manage that how many times? Fuck, go to Vegas, man.
Buy a fucking lottery ticket.
Yeah.
May the odds forever be in your favour. Boy finds giant worm in backyard.
Thank you, Valine.
Now is the time to pull the trigger on that wormy slurpee, because look at this absolute unit of an earthworm. I mean, no, that is an infant boy right there, but he's holding an earthworm.
That much I gathered. It looks like he's holding a stick. I can't.
He's holding it, yeah, because you don't want to hold the earthworm by your hands. It's going to be writhing and shit. And like, I don't want to touch that. I don't want to touch the stick that it's touching. While his mum considered the earthworm the stuff of blood. That's my favourite.
$18. Is it?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
it's close second is the taxation is theft.
That one turned out way better than I thought it was gonna.
So did this gigantic earthworm. Barnaby was delighted. The boy said he likes learning about weird animals and described the worm as feeling cold and squishy. Just like finding an arm on the subway, eh, kid? His name is Dead Fred. After his dad took this photo with the worm, Barnaby and his family put it back in the garden. Good! Good!
Where was this?
I want to say New Zealand.
Okay.
Makes sense. Yeah, Christchurch, New Zealand. Yeah, where, you know, it's the weird part of the earth where things grow wild. The kind of shit that Conan Doyle wrote about in The Lost World. He said, I tried to convince my dad to keep it in a plastic bag, but he wasn't really in on that idea. I think it's because adults don't really enjoy giant worms in the houses. So if I was an adult, I would agree, the child said. It's a rare look into your future right there, Barnaby. But hey, that photo is for life, and that earthworm is going to remember.
I enjoy living in North America. There's no insect, pest, bug of any kind that I actually need a tool or implement to kill. I like that.
Big stick.
Because you got a great ass. And you got your head all the way up it.
Jamie Jam says, try slurping that one down, kid.
I mean, them giant ass centipedes and millipedes they have in sub-Saharan Africa.
Oh, fuck that.
You step on it, and 2/3 of it is in front of your foot, and the other. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's undoing your laces. Oh,
Yeah.
no, fuck that.
You gotta stomp 5 or 6 times. They got dragonflies. You need bats to take out of the air. When you need to punch bugs out of the air, no.
You got to protect your dog from the dragonflies. He's trying to fucking take it away. It's like Futurama, isn't it? With a fucking ladybug, rather, eats the fucking steroids. Look, Mummy, look! Ah! As it carries him off. Market Zero says, good big fish bait there. Mate, you'd catch a fucking whale with that. Forget about that shit. Put it back. Put it back. Bomb the fucking place where you found it. Disgusting.
The first worm of the summer!
It had to happen.
I'm all right with it. I knew it had to happen.
Because I have to. Thank you, Sam.
A duty was fulfilled this night.
You go ahead and you slurp up that fucking New Zealand-sized worm, lady.
Yeah.
I'll be impressed.
In a couple of sittings.
Yeah.
It'd be like those fucking yoga people. They fucking like slurp down like a load of fabric over the course of 3 days and then poop it out. Be like, it makes you feel so clean inside. It's like that, but with a worm. Church of the Flying Spaghetti
Great ass! And you got your head all the way up it!
I don't know why that's at 19 too. It shouldn't be. Thank you for the 19.
Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monsters ICBC pirate hat fight deepens. Right, so we all know about the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. They are legally allowed to wear their 2 religious hats on their fucking driver's licenses, any kind of license, one of which is a spaghetti colander or pasta strainer, as you guys call it, or spaghetti strainer, rather, and another one is the tri-corner hat. Now, this guy has been fighting for years to get his fucking photo on his driver's license, but they keep on issuing him temporary licenses. Now, he's got a firearms license. Fine, tri-corner hat. All the other shit that he's required to get, fine, tri-corner hat. But for some reason, and every time he has to apply for a new one, he's got to pay $17. But he's not giving up the fight. Godspeed, my man. God bless you. Mate, I love Pastafarianism. It just makes me fucking giggle so much. Okay.
It's a hell of a fight to keep up for a long time for kind of half
something
joke.
literally nobody cares about.
I care, and he's doing it for me. He's a religious man. He believes in the giant flying spaghetti monster. Oklahoma inmate forced to listen to Baby Shark on a loop, found dead.
From?
I want to say suicide, but no, the investigation is ongoing.
That means not welcome. Fucking forget it. Not on my watch. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Dude, I saw a video the other day of a lady in her backyard. I don't know where else it would be if not Florida. And she's walking her dog and this gator comes like slithering out of the water and she takes off her flip-flops and starts smacking him with it and it goes away.
I thought that was going to be Sinatra's favorite donation. Because of the Edward Norton subtext.
The American History X is fantastic, but you know what my favorite is.
Oh, yeah. Goku banger.
Damn right.
Makes sense. Yeah, so he accused his jailers of torture. He said they got him to listen to Baby Shark on a loop while he was handcuffed and made to stand against the side of the visitor's room. And now he's dead. I
used to play Gary's Mod a lot with my friend before I did YouTube, before he killed himself, the selfish fuck. We would play Gary's Mod a lot, and we would play Dark RP, and we were kidnappers, and we would kidnap people and we'd put them in a solitary room, and we would, in the game, you could program a TV to play a music video.
Oh no.
And we played the I Play Pokemon Go Everyday song on a 10-hour loop, and people had to pay money to get out of it.
Oh no. Sid, that might actually be illegal.
It was hilarious.
Passive income, eh?
Tell thing for $20, and there's a classic. Ava Green.
Love it, mate. Love it.
And I don't, it's your call, but I don't really know. Some people aren't selfish, man. Some people just.
Nah, man, I'm with you. Look, I like
see it as the option.
Were you doing that to NPCs or players? No, that was to players.
That's the long hair, the darker, brunette to black hair, and as you so beautifully put it every time, the alabaster skin. Mm-hmm. That's not just up my street, sir, but also down my alley. Speaking of which, movie news: Avatar 4 has begun production.
What? Didn't they come out with 2 first?
Yeah, and 3. It's the thing, Polly. This is why it's interesting, because these films have already been made. They just haven't come out yet. 2023 Avatar 2 is coming out. So this guy, because James Cameron is using his own money to fund this shit, right? So he's not got to wait for any fucking distributors or companies or anything to say like, yeah, brilliant, we'll have the next one. He's just going, they're gonna fucking love it. Let's do number 4.
Did anyone think to ask James Cameron? Like, I realize he's a powerful guy in Hollywood. Keep fighting. Thank you for the $21.
With a Ricky Spanish on the end. Travis Gardner for $3. The Oklahoma County Jail is a fucking shithole by even jail standards, and the guards are just horrible fucks. Well, bloody hell, mate. Yeah, you might be on to something there, judging by the fucking baby shark, but I think the real person we have to fear here is Sinatra. His story was a little worse. I don't know how, but...
What was I just... Oh, yeah. Did anyone ask James Cameron if anyone wanted to see his stupid fucking films? Like,
I don't think he's a little bit out of touch, isn't he? He's gonna fucking love it, mate. They're gonna love it. Like,
I saw Avatar in the theater, and I was like, okay, I don't want to see Blue for like 6 months.
I mean, look, Avatar was good, but like it is the movie that no one talks about the most, because it just kind of happened, and you're like, all right, so that was a movie then. And just carry on living.
Character.
Blue. Sigourney Weaver was in it, but that's not a character's name, is it? No, I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell you. Even the main guy's name.
Tell me a hot line. Nice piece of dialogue.
I know that the metal was called unobtainium.
Right, it was called.
Die, Bambi.
See, unlike James Cameron's films, that's memorable. Thank you, Oto, for the $22. That's Far's favorite.
But Avatar is no one's favorite. If you ask someone, hey, what's your favorite movie?
No, it's not.
No one says Avatar.
Maybe I'm a little bit biased because I saw Avatar in the theaters in 3D IMAX.
Yeah.
Front row. Because those were the only tickets that were left. So I was looking
visually gorgeous.
Yeah, but not enough for it to make any kind of lasting impact on cinema, modern or otherwise. It just happened.
Yeah. Do you really want to see 2, 3, and 4? I mean, I agree. Sinatra looked great. Do you want to see 2, 3, and 4 of it though?
No, I'm not interested. The reason it was so popular at the time because it was visually the first of its kind movie. Yeah. Like even when it came out on Blu-ray, it's when fucking high def and Blu-ray was the top of the line. Watching it in fucking 1080p was literally the best thing to do. And that's the only reason it was popular, because it was new.
Yeah, that's probably it, isn't it?
Best thing for me about
now that movie, on the other hand, is something I could watch again and again and again.
Yeah, the Slaughter of the Savages.
That was 300 Rise of an Empire, basically 302.
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay. Right.
And I could tell you characters' names, and it had Lena Headey in it. Fuck yeah. Themistocles, the actor who played Themistocles, was fucking awesome. It was, what more could you ask for? I mean, great historical tale.
I want blue people.
There wasn't enough blue.
I want an ore called unobtainium. I want a giant robot with a knife.
I can't believe this. This is your liberty. This is your liberty. They mugged us off, ain't they? We've been mugged off by the Klingons.
Mugs. They've mugged us right off. You're going to have...
I want more Cockneys.
Polly's donations are top tier, but this is my second favorite one from Drunkle.
Yeah.
Ain't got the $100 for the most amazing dunk I ever did see. Sin has some bangin' donos too. Love the show.
Thank you very much, Steve Dave, for the 1966 and for the kind words. That is because we put effort into this show 3 times a week, and we're glad that that effort has been well received. Thank you, Steve.
My favorite donation of mine is the ATF one. That one's just too good.
My favorite one of Drunkle's is that one right there. But I'm biased. It's such a good fucking satire of Trek. I love it.
Well, that's because you love Star Trek and you love Britishisms as well. It's like the perfect storm, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it all comes together so well.
Hey, yo,
there it is.
Stonks, gamers.
Alright, now just wait for my fucking tag!
E to the dubs. It's Polydub.
Let me have it. I'm that savage. Why do you keep screaming, bro?
Mattel, thank you for the $25. For you, Sinatra, he says.
Oh, thank you so much.
So, Avatar 4, no one cares. I mean, this is presuming that they've announced also that Avatar 2 and 3 have finished production, and everyone just went, oh, anyway.
Do you remember that like 3-4 years ago that all of them were listed on IMDb as forthcoming and in pre-production?
No! That's it,
Yeah,
because you don't remember anything around this movie. I could have gone and seen Avatar in the cinema, and I could have taken a girl who I was absolutely in love with, and I wouldn't even remember her name right now. It's just the whole thing is a memory black hole.
The best thing for me about it was that it had Giovanni Ribisi in it. Really underrated actor. He needs a better agent. He needs to get more roles. Who doesn't love Giovanni Ribisi? Even if you don't know who that guy is, if you get like, oh, he's that guy. Oh, fuck, I love that guy. He's one of those actors and he doesn't get roles and it sucks.
See, that's it though. Like, fucking, I could look him up now and be like, oh shit, yeah, he's amazing. But because he was in Avatar, I don't know who it is. No!
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Swallow the extra large worm.
No.
Yeah.
There's so much.
Mattel, thank you for the $30. This is for Drunkle.
Nah. There's just so much. How do they fit it all in?
Thick hide? I'm guessing.
I don't know. Oh shit, Frank Cap asked, do you know the original song for the Goku Banger, Polly?
Yes, it's a song by Xanakin Skywalk.
Ah.
It's up on YouTube. It's called Club Banger.
I think it plays during the credits of Avatar. It's just no one knows.
It should have been the most popular song ever, but look where they put it.
Dude, I mean, that movie is so weird, isn't it? It's like it happened and everyone knows it happened, but as you said, can't tell you a thing about it. It wasn't really a movie, it was like a collective hallucination. So weird. I don't see them going too well. I mean, I'll watch them. Hell, do you know what? I probably have already seen them. I just fucking forgot.
You're trespassing.
They don't believe you.
What?
就算这里是他又怎么样啊？一个人有这么多土地，大家分享。
What's he saying?
Says that it's wrong for one man to own all this. He says you should share it with all the people.
Yeah. This is America. We don't share land here.
You son of a bitch, commie, you.
You're trespassing.
Just resent it being played on a Monday. Where everywhere isn't America.
Hey, fuck you, man!
That one holds a special place in Valine's heart for reasons I understand. Attell, thank you for the $40 and the most American thing that I've got on my donations list. Gamer Valine, thank you for the $8.50. Avatar is a terrible movie and it looks bad on our 3D TV.
Sorry, the most... What? Patriotism intensifies?
Patriotism intensifies is fun. It's symbolic. But in terms of, like, action, no.
No. In terms of action, a guy opening a beer with a gun is the most American thing you have on your donation list. As someone says taxation is theft.
I say a guy opening up on commies with a gun to get him off his fucking property is the most fucking American thing ever.
He's shot into the air. Yeah!
Love it. Thank you very much for the $50 a toe.
What I love more than anything, Polly, is that she wanted to do that photo shoot, you know. Like the photographer's there going like, yeah, brilliant. Let's add some cookies. And she goes, yes, brilliant.
You should see the original clip that it's from.
What's it from?
It's from some failed show that she did. It was a promo trailer that was like 2 minutes long. They're both super action-packed detective police cops. Her and her partner.
Yeah.
And the video opens up with them in, you know, cooking gear, baking gear, and they're walking around looking all sexy, tradcon women. And then all of a sudden one of them says to the other one, this isn't what I want to do. And the other one says, yeah, I know. And then all of a sudden it cuts hard to them diving over the roofs of cars and shooting at people.
That does sound shit, unfortunately. But yeah. I mean, it's good. It's got to be a good feeling knowing that you've made more money off of that than they did.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of the show.
It's Avatar.
Yes! Yeah.
So I had one come in, but I skipped it. Yeah, we're all right.
And there's a big one. Cino from a toe. Thank you so much.
Nice.
Greatly appreciated.
Still no message. A man of few words, but of many dollars. Travis Gardner threw $8. Am I the only one who wonders about Wormy Slurpy Girl's head? What Wormy Slurpy Girl's head game is like? Yes, you are. Even after you brought it up, yes, you still are the only one wondering that, Travis. Dirty. Disgusting. Right, moving on. Skeleton, a female vampire unearthed at a cemetery in Poland. The quote is pure astonishment. This is, Polly, I thought this was going to be right up your street because you do love a bit of history. How do we know it's a vampire? It's a good question. I'm glad you asked. It's because of the way she was buried. Right? The remains of a female vampire have been unearthed by archaeologists. The Polish researchers came across the remains of a woman with a sickle around her neck and a triangular padlock on her foot at the gravesite. The farming tool, and it is a farming tool, according to ancient beliefs, was supposed to prevent a deceased person thought to be a vampire from returning from the dead. So they actually believe this woman was a vampire, buried her as such, and is here for us to marvel at right now. History's cool, man.
Nice. Hell yeah.
The peak of epic manliness donation. A toe hit it. He hit it hard.
Dude, we haven't seen that in too long.
I know. Attell, thank you very much for the $500 fucking dollars. Extremely generous. I mean, such that I wish I had more sleep so I could summon some words of thank you.
He's wordless.
I think I will end it here. The Golden Otter is something special.
Hey, well, I mean, fucking up. Seeing all of your donations has been something special, mate. Anyway, hey, can we, everyone in the chat, let's just have a fucking big hats off to Atto, mate. In the past 2 weeks, he's donated more money than I've ever fucking seen on this show in such a short space of time, mate. Atto, we absolutely fucking love you, buddy. We love you.
I know.
100%.
And we can tell you love us.
Speechless, fucking lost for words. You ran the entire fucking ladder, man. Jesus Christ, I got nothing. Thank you very, very much, sincerely.
Well, I've got something, Polly, and it is a massive fucking donation. We're just going ahead and checking that one right off, right there, buddy. Also, Sinatra, did I hear you fart a minute ago before one of Polly's donations?
No.
No, are you sure? Because it a little. It was before the Yellowstone. Little.
Nope.
And Atto says, that is plenty for today. Dude, that was more than plenty for today. Greatly appreciate it. I can tell you where it's going to go.
You're an absolute legend, mate.
I emptied my checking account to pay for the minor tuition that I owe as a continuing grad student. It's going to a laptop and a new fucking keyboard. Fuck. But now I'll be able to be mobile. That's the point.
Corsair RGB keyboard.
Yeah, because I got to go on a research trip that thankfully I don't have to pay for because otherwise I wouldn't be going. The research committee's paying for it for 3 of us to go. But I won't have to take the week off because I can just, grab a laptop that's capable. And Sinatra, like when you went to Golf Con, you know what I mean? You can go. You can pack up your portable shit and go.
Well, I don't have a laptop, but yeah.
Well, you know what I mean. Which raised a question I brought up with Sam the other day. There's a bunch of really sharp IT people out there. Why hasn't anybody, those metal briefcases? The steel ones that you see in movies sometimes that are handcuffed to someone's hand. And I've got one for guns, Sinatra, and you know what I mean? All that kind of shit.
Got one for Sinatra?
No, you're trying to jog him. Why hasn't anyone built a PC inside one of those things? I've seen some of the micro cases that people fit fully functioning PCs into.
Laptops exist.
It does exist?
I mean, they do, don't they?
Laptops exist.
Military shit, mate, like you see them in fucking movies. They get into the tent in the middle of the desert, and then someone's like, "Who the hell are you? I'm in charge here." And then the person would be like, "No, the president said I'm in charge." And then they they pull out all their kit, and it's one of those fucking kits, and they open it up, and there's a computer inside. You got the screen and everything.
No, I'm just saying, like you can't run everything that you run inside of a full-size desktop PC inside of a laptop, can you?
Not usually, no.
Depends on the size of the laptop, though, doesn't it? You just have like really, really big laptop.
Pinky said Sinatra's shoulders will not fit in Halbert case. No, they probably won't.
We can make them fit. We'll make them fit for Wednesday's show, right, Polly?
Yeah.
It's going to be on the news.
I have seen those, Polly Dub. I work in a hospital, and the EMTs have a similar shell. Yeah, when I was doing emergency medical training, they didn't allow us to have the automatic defibrillators alone. They needed to be carried in a foam case with the little protective fingers on it because, I don't know, I thought we were going to drop it or something. I mean, yeah, they're expensive. But
you get them on the side of the road now. How times have changed.
What do you mean?
Defibrillators. Well, I mean, we do over here. There's fucking there's a defibrillator outside fucking Tesco now.
Are you fucking
Yeah, no, yeah.
You have defibrillators along the side of the road?
Yeah. Well, not like
public
alongside of the motorway. You've got to call a number. They give you the code where you can open it. Otherwise, like people are just going to be fucking around with it. But yeah, it's like because these things fucking they're a big difference when it comes to saving people's lives. So they're fucking everywhere in the UK now, mate. I'll take a photo next time I go to Tesco, mate. There's one right outside my local Tesco.
Amount of training. I mean, yeah, they're automatic.
Weirdly, it does not. They used to when I had to do first aid because I was working with kids, so I had to do fucking pediatric first aid, and then they went, and it'd be a good idea if you do defibrillator training. I'm like, I mean, it sounds good, all right, fair enough, but now, no, you don't have to. It's literally just a case of like, look, if they're having a heart attack, whatever you do is not going to be worse than what they're already going through.
Yeah.
So even like CPR, it used to be, right, okay, you put your thumb here, then you move your hand here, you find the breastbone and everything. Now, it's just, mate, fucking jump on their chest if you have to. Otherwise, they will die. You know, the worst thing that could happen here is they die with broken ribs.
Yeah, very good chance you could break ribs doing CPR properly. And that's fine, because they're alive.
With broken ribs. You know?
Yeah.
Those things will heal.
Yeah. Gulf City Librarian, thank you for the $3. We had an armored laptop in the Navy that ran some pretty wild shit. It even had a built-in collapsing carry handle. It was smaller than a Mac, but about 3 inches thick. I want to see this thing.
Jason Smith says we got a defibrillator at my reception at work. Mike Savage says, yeah, we got them in Ireland as well.
Yeah, we have defib stations here.
The only ones that I know of are on the various floors of the towers on campus. That's it. I've never seen, and hospitals, of course. Yeah, but I've never seen one on the side of the road.
Where are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
The Medic Guide 5 are these battery-powered AEDs. Most public buildings have them here in the States. As the resident biomed tech, that's one of the things I work on. That is all. That's good information, mate. Good information.
Yeah, they got that little green light in there. It's fully charged.
That's what you want, really, isn't it? Like, you don't want to pull out a fucking defibrillator and be like, oh shit, the battery.
Yeah. I don't know. I want control. I never trusted AEDs when I was doing the training because it's like, oh, well, it'll tell you when it's ready to jump the person. And I'm like, no, I want to decide.
yeah. I tell it when I'm ready to do it. Yeah. I want to be the sit there and go, clear. You know, and I go, oh.
And unlike movies, it's not to start a heart.
It's reset.
Yeah. It's going to be one of the biggest fucking lies in fucking movies.
What, more so than like getting knocked on the back of the head with a pipe and you're fine when you wake up?
That's a damn fine example,
No one throws up afterwards, you know?
Yeah. You crank someone over the back of the head with a gun barrel and they just go, ah, and pass out like, you know, a woman who's seen something untoward or off color.
Has the vapors.
No, that's going to crack your fucking skull. You need a trip to the hospital after that.
Well, they wake up in a different location tied to a chair. Oh. Head's bleeding a little bit. I know, Archer was great for that. With the whole, oh, that's super bad for you. Like, they called that shit out, Archer did.
As much as I love Star Trek original series, yeah, Kirk would just punch someone in the jaw and they were knocked the fuck out. Yeah. And it's like, but he had a jaw-breaking punch because, you know, he's James C. Kirk, so it makes sense.
You know, when you often see the women fighting and they'll hit them in the stomach with the double axe handle, you know?
Yeah.
That's a weird move, that is.
Doc, thank you for the $5. Secure casing for AEDs are important in arms. In EMS. You could lock down 2 EMTs or a medic in a room with 2 bowling balls and come back. One will be broken and one will be missing, and neither will know why.
I want to be that guy who's like, clear, and they go, and you go, oh, it's not working. Turn it up to 150, but Drunken, do as I say.
Yeah. What would Star Trek be without that? Increase it to 200 millijoules. Doctor, he's gone. I said do it! Like, you know, the drama, you know.
God damn it, I'm not losing you now!
If you never gave up on anything in your life, you're not going to give up on me now.
He's shouting at a corpse. I know! Right, let's move on. Actually, before we do, I mean, say what you want about them burying a vampire lady like this, but I mean, she didn't get back up, so fucking hell, maybe the Polish were onto something here, you know? Yeah?
I find the foot ankle lock the interesting part.
All right, Quentin.
What? It's like they don't want them to be able to like get out and roam around and suck livestock's blood or whatever. I'm assuming that was the reason.
There was more people's blood than livestock's.
I thought vampires back in the day fed off the livestock as well.
Well, they just hadn't worked out that they could feed off of humans yet. Oh, modern technology.
I'm definitely not a vampire lore historian. I'll go ask Quiz. He'll know.
Yep, fair enough. And on to our titular article of the night. Today's AAA meeting is brought to you by the tagline, Space Tarantula. Now, Sinatra, this might please you because it is finally an image we have never seen before from the James Webb Telescope. It is a new nebula has just been discovered, known as the Giant Space Tarantula. Oh my god, it does!
It looks like what?
From Nightmare Before Christmas.
From Nightmare Before Christmas.
Holy shit, it does!
Yeah.
Where are we, John Boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Doc, for $5, says, real question is, how are they going to bury the corgis? Well, I should imagine like slaves in ancient Egypt when a pharaoh died. With the queen. Thank you very much for the $5, Doc. Dude, that has blown my mind. That really does look like Oogie Boogie. Right, we need to petition NASA to rename this shit right now.
The Boogie Galaxy.
That is, I mean, this is a brand new image as well, and it is, I mean, I would say it's beautiful, but now all I can see is Oogie Boogie. You ruined it for me, Sid. You have ruined it. But that is a brand
I just
new
calls him
image.
like I sees him.
Yeah, and you did see it. I mean, fucking hell. And there was no fucking about. It came up on screen. He was right in there with it as well, Polly. That's how we know he's being truthful.
Everyone's telling me I was thinking of the Chupacabra. Very possible.
No, I'm just thinking of Oogie Boogie. You ruined!
The Mexican goat sucker. That's what they should have called it. The Chupacabra Nebula.
Kind of wordy, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's fun.
It is fun. Speaking of fun, should we have a game?
Sure.
Today, I mean, what did we have last week? What did we have last week? It was a fun one.
Something fun and fulfilling.
Yes, Sinatra. And he said it quickly. That's how you know we can believe him. So today we're going to do something which is equally as fun. We're going to be playing Lou Bega.
No way.
All right. Who had $1 on it? Who had $1?
I usually don't do good at this game, but I try. But oh man,
you've been doing well.
Buckle up, chat. This is gonna be a fucking mess.
It's as though I knew Polly had no sleep. So, as we all know, although if you don't, if this is your first time watching. In which case, what the hell have you been doing with your life so far? Lou Bega is a game where we have 3 rounds. First is well-known names. The second is things and stuff. And the third is, and we're back to movies. So, I've got my Time Lord, my Doctor Whom erased, fucking hell, my Doctor Whom themed eraser. Sinatra, Time Lord or blank?
Time blank.
It is, oh, you fucker. Polly, Time Lord or blank?
Time Lord.
It's blank. Oh, God, it's gone back to Sinatra. Fucking hell. Sinatra, do you want to do the clues first or answer first?
I'll read them first because I got shit to do.
He's going to read them first because he's got shit to do, ladies and gentlemen. Sinatra, I'm sending over your shit that you got to do right now. It's all in one line because I thought it was going to be easier. Just let him have it, Polly.
All right.
He thinks he knows what he's doing.
I'm sure there's a strategy to passing or accepting. I just haven't figured out what it is.
You'll get there, buddy. Maybe not tonight, but you'll get
there.
Hold
on, I gotta fix your mess over here.
I didn't bring up your messages proper. I just clicked on your name and sent it as a quick one. So yeah, my bad. And your time begins in Lou Bega.
He didn't want to be a product of his environment. He wanted his environment to be a product of him. The Departed, Joker. Who played it?
Oh, Jack Nicholson.
There we go. The Godfather, Vito Corleone.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Marlon Brando.
There we go. Recently admitted to having nightmares about Tucker Carlson. It was Katniss.
Is it fucking? God damn it! Not Taylor Swift though. I wish it was. Fuck the other one there. The idiot. Pass.
Okay.
I'll think of it.
Donald's uncle.
That's
Known
time.
for being.
I'm tempted to give you the point first.
Fucking
The
Jennifer
other one.
Lawrence.
That's
Jennifer
it.
Law-
There you
Yeah.
go. I mean, the other one's good enough, isn't it? Like, do you know what, Polly? Just be lack of sleep. I'm going to give you the point. Go on. Thank you, Drunkle.
Thanks, Drunkle.
Yeah.
No, I was contemplating the entire conversation we had about just how lackluster and of an actress she is. Talk about right place at the right time, huh? I mean,
Hells yeah. So that was 3 points scored overall. Now, Polydub, I'm sending your names over on the Discords.
Okay.
And your time begins in.
Hold on. Let me move. Oh, give me a second.
Bega!
She's not actually this, but claims to be First Lady.
Dr. Joe Biden.
There you go. He took over Nakatomi Plaza. He was the lead heist man.
Alan Rickman.
What was his character's name?
Oh, Hans Gruber.
Excellent. He played Iron Patriot. He replaced the first guy from the first Iron Man movie, and it was in the rest of them.
I keep wanting to say Forrest Whitaker.
Racist.
Don
It's okay,
Cheadle.
well,
That was the first one, wasn't
Don
it?
Cheadle, yeah. Don Cheadle. No, that's...
Do the next two, Polly, because they're fun.
She's a TERF, and people have come out as a TERF, and people have
J.K. Rowling.
Yeah.
I was going to say, people have removed tattoos from a beloved book series. I didn't even get a chance.
Wow.
And the last one, he is the publisher of the Daily Bugle and Peter Parker's longtime boss.
What's his face? The mustache guy. I can't remember his name.
Played by J.K. Simmons.
J. Jonah Jameson.
You see, that's the trick though, Polly. You said J.K. Simmons, and his name is J. Jonah Jameson. But, I mean, look, hey, the time was up anyway. I'm just saying I wouldn't have allowed it. That is 3 points for Sinatra right there.
Really? He wouldn't have allowed the letter J, but he allowed the other one as a point.
It was Jennifer Lawrence, man. Come on, that's fair enough.
I was saying J, the letter J stands for J-A-Y, and J. Jonah Jameson's name.
Okay, so we can't use letters anymore.
No, you just couldn't use that letter.
That's
I didn't. I meant it as J-A-Y, Jonah Jameson Jr.
You meant it as shut the fuck up.
That's what J stands for.
I just heard a siren.
So did I, yeah.
And Sinatra, I think I heard you burp as well in between.
I did not burp.
Someone fucking did. I think you burped.
I did
so
not.
that is the end of the first round. Now we're on to the things and stuff. And Sinatra, here are your things and stuff. And your time begins in Bega.
Usually an ice cold brew comes in a can, but what else would it be? A what?
Oh, a tall bottle? What?
Okay, what is the beverage inside of the word you just said?
A beer?
Beer.
That's good. That's fine.
Okay. You need to test click them a few times, so you just make sure they work before you flip a steak or a hot dog or something.
Tongs. Barbecue tongs.
There you go. A long piece of string usually used to sew up something would be a what, or a few pleats in a row on top of each other would be considered a
thread.
There we go. This is a thing put on a memorial.
An epitaph?
Mate.
Close.
I'm just so happy with you got to test click them a couple of times.
Yeah, that was good.
That was S tier.
good.
That was, mate. That was fucking decent.
Who the fuck doesn't do that? I mean,
Mark
you know
Smart,
what I mean?
Mark Smart says I made a bad pun. When did I make a bad pun?
click through any time in the last 2 hours?
I was paying attention, man. I'm pretty sure I didn't make a bad pun. Fucking hell, I don't know. Right, so that was an additional 3 points to Polly right there. You see, hey mate, you say, oh, normally I don't do well. You do well, and you say, let's see how it's gonna go. You did well, mate. And let's find out how you do in this, the second round. Here are your things and stuff. And your time, Polly, begins in Lou Bega.
It's a centerpiece on a table. It contains not vegetables, but
Cornucopia? Fruit of the loom?
First word, fruit, yes. And it's usually within a receptacle called a... You pour
basket?
cereal in...
Fruit basket? Fruit bowl?
There you go.
What?
You put brass plates on these things to commemorate someone's victory or something like that. They're outside of doors for house numbers and stuff.
Is this placard again?
It's also the crap that grows on your teeth if you don't brush them.
A plaque. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's time.
Okay.
Not. I mean, there's not a huge thought in between it right there. Did you misread placard as plaque in your round, Sin?
No, I said, is this placard again?
Yeah. No. Okay. Right. Okay. It's because I think you were going through the same explanation as. I was just going through the theme of fucking abolish the monarchy and shit like that. They were holding the placards. I thought it was topical. I was wrong.
Most placards here would be commemorative stuff on a memorial or something like that.
Okay, so a placard are much the same thing then, eh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Hey, see, I learned more. Like, apparently, you guys don't have fruit bowls; you have fruit baskets
and cornucopias.
Yeah, the cornucopia I get. That's a Thanksgiving-y thing, is it not?
Usually.
Yeah. All right. I need about 3 minutes. Now we're moving on to the third and final round, which is the movie round. And Sinatra, here are your movie titles, and your time beginneth in Lou Bega.
The famous movie with Johnny Depp where he's a sea dickhead.
Oh, the Pirates of the Caribbean.
There we go. The movie with Jared Leto that just came out that was awful was a Marvel movie. There we go. It's the greatest villain in any movie ever, Anton with the suppressed shotgun and Tommy Lee Jones.
No Country for Old Men.
There we go. I don't know how to describe that one, so we'll go with the next one. Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly are parents
Elves?
married.
Elf?
No, they're parents married.
Twins?
What are they?
Twins?
That's tough.
Brothers?
No.
I don't watch Will Ferrell. Nothing. I don't find the guy funny. What was it?
Step Brothers.
Step Brothers. Okay. They made a movie called Step Brothers?
Yeah. There's also Ryan Reynolds in a DC movie. Oh, go on.
Ryan Reynolds is a yellow-blue cunt. Not a torch, but what?
What?
See, when you know what it is, it makes perfect sense. But when you don't, it does not.
Yellow and blue makes what?
A Ukrainian flag?
Okay.
Ryan Reynolds utilizing the power of hope.
Oh, Green Lantern.
Yeah. There we go.
A yellow-blue car. What did you refer to Johnny Depp as? A sea bastard?
Yeah, I see dickhead or something.
That's fucking amazing. That's it.
Akira for the 350. I love the tongs description. As someone who has tongs in his hand most of the day, I can confirm they get clicked a lot.
Fuck yeah, they do.
You have to. How else you can know they're working?
Even when I'm cooking steak, I just stand there and I Zoidberg, I whoop, 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 clicking.
Well, you see, you don't want to have to get to like critical mass of the steak where it needs turning over and finding out your tongs aren't tonging anymore. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah. It's a dangerous tool. Right, okay, and now on to the final round of the third round. That is the final round of the whole goddamn game, and therefore the show. Polydub, here are your movies. And your time begins in Lou
The Bega.
Bega!
Okay, highly quotable movie. Stars the dude. He drinks White Russians.
Oh, The Big Lebowski.
Yeah. Really big, stupid fucking film. Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks are trying to find each other. It's a date movie. They're
Forrest
doing
Gump? I don't know what you're talking about.
Moving on. What's his name is in it? They're in the sky and they've been convicted of things.
What?
Jesus, I don't know, man. I'm losing it. Oh, okay. A movie that was remade into live action is about a woman who wants to be a male soldier, so she joins the Chinese army, pretending to be a man. There, you got that. Leonardo DiCaprio starred in this remake of this thing where these people run around and do organized street crime in the most populous city in the United States.
Departed? What?
No. Boston is not the most populous city in the United States.
I don't know. I haven't seen all Leonardo DiCaprio movies. You got to give me a little bit more.
There's street criminals in a place that has Manhattan in it.
Gangs of New York?
There you go. And then, okay, I want to see how long it's going to take to get this one. Okay, so I have insomnia, therefore I am without
sleep.
Right.
Sleepless?
Sleepless, yes.
In Seattle?
Yeah. There you go.
That's it.
And then the last one, I said they were convicted of things and they're in the sky. Think about that for a second. Put that together. It's
Con Air?
There you go.
I haven't seen that one.
You haven't seen Con Air?
Not that I can remember.
Oh, dude, fucking Cyrus the Virus. What's his name? John Malkovich, mate, is just amazing in whatever he's in.
John Malkovich, yeah. I was going to say, it's John Malkovich.
I mean, enough said, right? Enough said. Was it a fucking shit movie I haven't seen? Avatar? That got me. That tickled me. Sinatra, you're going to have to get 1 point in that. I think Polly needs to go to bed quite soon.
I'm not even going to argue with anyone's criticism. That was fucking terrible. I was
sleepless on the AAA.
I told you to buckle in. It was going to be a mess, and it was.
Birdie Toe says, put down the bunny. It's put the bunny back in the box, Birdie Toe. But hey, still, very well half remembered. The independent adjudicators are in. And it's Sinatra Says with a silver medal tonight with 6 points. But this week, Smarty Pants with 9 points. It's Polly done.
So next time I'm reading them out, I can just go for 20 minutes and I'll win.
It's a bit of a dickheaded tactic, but hell, it works. Why the fuck not? That seems to be it then, guys. Oh, should we have a couple questions?
That doesn't even look like fucking John Malkovich. Jesus.
Mm-hmm. You see, he's that
I
good.
wasn't even trying to stall for time.
I know you weren't.
He just was.
I haven't seen Gangs of New York. I haven't seen
That's a great movie.
I haven't seen Sleepless in Seattle. I just know the basic idea of it. They're emailing to each other through AOL. One of them names themselves Sleepless in Seattle, and they know each other in real life, but I don't know. It's some chick film. And
Billy Crystal.
Is Billy Crystal in it?
Is it? The tiny little guy has no business being in so many romantic comedies because he looks. Like
I put up a video on the second channel.
Oh, there you go. Polly, did you have a noir bar on the weekend, Polly?
I did not.
So, hey, maybe one on a Wednesday night there. Special birthday noir bar, eh?
I was thinking about it.
Yeah,
but putting it off till Friday would probably be a better idea because there'll be more people available because the weekend and whatnot.
Alamo says Gangs of New York came out 20 years ago. Fuck.
Also had John C. Reilly in it.
Yes, it did. In a very serious role, of which he was fucking able in. Very able.
Wasn't Dave Chappelle his little buddy in that movie? No, that was Boomerang. Never mind.
Totally
different
movie with
film.
Kevin Hart. Kira threw $3 for the Ricky Spanish. Why couldn't you put the bunny back in the box? Excellent. The most memorable quote from a movie, which in itself isn't all that memorable. But hey, at least it's not Avatar. Mark Smart says, do you recognise the bodies in the water? Also, long live the king. I do not recognise the bodies in the water. And long live the king. Well, that's it then, guys. This show is over, but if you find yourself with an itch that only a AAA meeting can scratch, then don't go sticking dog shit on your neighbour's wall just yet. We're going to be back on Wednesday for Polly's birthday on the Polydub channel at 10:30pm GMT, 5:30pm ST, 4:30 Central, and 5:30am on Christmas Island with news, games, and birthdays that will make you literally live another year. I'm heading over to twitch.tv/DrunkenPlays for some epic gameage, and tonight, it was a tough weekend. Thursday I was meant to do fucking Red Dead stream. I couldn't because my mate lost his keys at the pub, so he ended up staying at my house on my sofa, which of course meant we got fucking shit-faced. Friday, there was other stuff going on, and of course yesterday I was once again very fucking shit-faced. So we're going to make up for yesterday. We're going to have a Sunday showdown on Monday over on twitch.tv/DrunkenPlays. But if it's way past your bedtime, then thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for all the wonderful donations. Atto, we love your balls. And don't mess with the space tarantula.
Thank you very much to everyone, especially Atto. Fantastically generous, greatly appreciated.
Hell yeah. We'll see you all on Wednesday. Good night. No, wait. Didn't do the bingo card.
God bless the king.
No, fuck the king. Didn't do the bingo card, right? So chat didn't win the game. No fucking square there, right? An article's pulled up more. That's probably, yeah, we'll just do that one. Alcohol talk didn't really happen. Polly blames insomnia for saying someone retarded. I'm just going to keep that one checked off from now on, I think. Chat gets ready for the likes ratio. Didn't work. No bot invasion as well. Are they okay? Gun talk, it sort of happened, but not enough to call it a talk. There was no man. Polly rant. God bless him, he's been tired. No shenanigans. Someone went for a wee, but no one that really matters. The news did go way over time. I didn't make a terrible pun. I made excellent puns. No one said anything racist. The show did go on for 2+ hours, and there was no "we don't need editors," which means, alas, there's no lines tonight, which means we go another week without having sex, anyone. Maybe we'll have better luck next week, and have to stay tuned to find out. We will see you then, and in the meantime, just be